Yeah. What up? Though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? Welcome home. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. I am he. It's your man marqnash. Back here with another one, man. A little random pop up. You know, we're gonna be here on Monday, tomorrow at our flagship show, 10 p.m. I will be on time tomorrow, 10 o'clock. So yeah, man, we're gonna do a quick pop up, man. A couple of things I want to talk about. It's been going on over the weekend, and I didn't really get a chance to get into some of these because yesterday I had a relationship talk day. So I've been waiting to get into this on Monday, but we'll preview it right now. This ain't the show. I'm just previewing it, just EQing it, 1, 2, and I won't stop abusing it. You know what I mean? It's your man Nash. Hey, look, a couple of little things I want to talk about. Look, we got to talk about this boxing thing that's going on with Tim Smith, basically saying what y'all probably already heard. They saying they can't afford Crawford. Crawford was not built into a pay-per-view star, which is funny for them to say that, because I got a question. What was Mikey Garcia built into a star? Is Danny Garcia a pay-per-view star? What about them Charlo twins? You got two twins on the same card, and they be flopping. But also, we're going to talk about this right here. This is going around, and I thought this would be a good topic, man. I saw this going around that TDE Reason claims Fabulous is a better MC than Andre 3000. Oh, man, we got a survey in the chat. Got to know what y'all think. Man, we're going to talk about it. Let me run this intro. I'll drop the link, open the phone lines up, and let me share this link out to a couple of the homies. And, yeah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let me let this room populate and share my link out. And, yeah, we'll talk about it. Is Fabulous a better MC than Andre 3000? Also, is PBC holding up the fight between them? They said fans going to steal the fight. Sounds defeated. Sounds like a little defeated. So, yeah, it's your man marqnash. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Popping up, man. We popping up on y'all. Yeah, heard y'all was looking for me. Guess what? I was looking for you too, baby. Let's get this thing going. 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Let's let this room populate, and let me share this link. Let's get it.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I awake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes is so ratchet. These hoes is so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job.
your procedures. You and your protocol. You and your policies. None of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas. You and your standards. You and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers. Going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged. Stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit. You ain't shoot. Mother, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, get walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real. But I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound.
We back. Yeah. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking and Beats. Welcome home. I'm your host. My name is marqnash, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man, we back here with another, man. Let's get into some of this hip-hop talk, little pop-up episode, so I'll spare you all the formalities. It's a clip going on. Oh, before I do that, let me say this. Shout out to my guy, Major Key Boston. Thanks for pulling up for this pop-up episode. Major Key, how you feel, my G? What's the deal?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm just gonna be brief with you, but go ahead, go ahead and do your intro, brother.
Man, you do your intro. Tell people how they can follow you and find you. Let's do that.
No, I appreciate that, man. Tomorrow, Freeway Ricky Ross, so Rick Lace on Major Key Boxing. Everybody could subscribe there. Email me if you have any concerns or suggestions at majorkeyboxing@gmail.com. Major Key Boxing and Instagram and Facebook.
That's major. You got, hold up. Now you said you got Rick Ross or you got Freeway Ricky Ross?
Freeway Rick Ross, yeah.
Okay, the real Rick Ross.
Yeah.
That's major.
We're gonna do it at 7:30 instead of 9:30. I'm switching up schedules for this new year.
Man, I kind of want to push my schedule back to 11 for this new year because I ain't gonna lie, I've been having trouble making 10 o'clock, man.
And I don't like going like half an hour before you because I want to see your show too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, and like my family and I, we got some things going on, as everybody know. Been having a lot of things going on, but we got some other things going on now. On the good thing, on the good side. So I probably have to push it back to 11. But look, the show might be a little later, starting at 11, maybe 10:30. But also the show ain't gonna be as long neither. I'm gonna start wrapping this thing up, getting y'all in and out. Pause.
That's
So
what's up.
yeah. So I'm trying not to make the show go to the sun come up anymore because I got other things I got to do. Plus, people like when we repackage the episodes out and chop them up in clips, and they get a chance to watch the video because it's hard for people to sit through a 4-hour live, but you can watch an hour, you can watch 30 minutes, watch 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But when you see 7 hours, it's just intimidating. Like, damn, what was y'all talking about for 7 hours?
Yeah. And then people are working too, right? People are working. They just want to like hit a couple of different channels and get like just a glimpse of what was being said, and they don't want like all the filter. You know what I'm saying? All the filler.
Right.
I mean,
they want the highlights. Give them some highlights.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But thank you so much for your time, your energy, man. You ready to talk about a little hip hop first?
Oh man, yo, that's a great convo, man. Because I feel a certain type of way. But go ahead. Let me know when I can speak.
You can speak right after this. Let me do this $2 drop. Shout out to my guy D Bevel the Champ. Has a dope Instagram. It's a DB the Champ basically, and he does like a hip hop historian thing where he tells you like today in hip hop, this, that, and the third happened. So let me give him the $2 drop.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
All right, so it's a clip going around on the internet, and it comes from a rapper in the TDE camp. His name is Reason, and he's on a crusade claiming that Fabulous is a better MC than Andre 3000. Have you heard this?
I have not until I just pulled up on your channel right now.
All right, so yeah, if you go to any of the hip hop blogs and sites, this is what they talking about. Now, Be Real from Cypress Hill has jumped in on it as well. We'll tell you his take on it, but before we do that, let Eclipse introduce himself, and then I want you guys to give me your take. Eclipse, introduce yourself and promote the album. Tell people how they can get the new album you got.
Hey man, shout out to the neighborhood. Shout out to you, marqnash. Hey, Major Key, that's awesome, man. Freeway Ricky, a solid dude, man. I'll be watching that episode, man. He a good guy, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, I got an album out, the Before and After Party Part 2 on all streaming platforms. You can look me up. That guy, Eclipse, ECLIPZ. Shout out to the whole Nash Nation and all you neighbors for your support. I was gonna tell you personally, Nash, like it's not doing like the numbers are doing crazy, like not crazy, but I'm well surprised and I've been too busy to promote it. And what I'm loving is the worldwide, there's a lot of countries that are really fucking with it. Shout out to Russia and Germany. I mean, it's beautiful, man. That just shows the reach of all this, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't thank you enough, Mark. You've been promoting it more than I have because I've been so busy, and I love you for that, bro.
Hey,
well,
man,
that's 1,000 reasons.
I love you more, bro. How about that? Let's get into it, though. Clips. Major Key Boxing. Major Key, take the lead. TDE Reasons claims Fabulous is a better MC than Andre 3000. What say ye?
What it reminds me of is when Andre 3000 said, I said, look, boy, I ain't for that fuck shit, so fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, Fabulous was he was in a better era, but his shit was kind of like it was always like staged. It was like it was never something like Andre created his own style, bro. Like I remember being in New York when the South was just coming up. And who was leading that pack? Fucking ATL, Outkast, and you know what I mean? Like, Goody Mo, you know what I'm saying? Like, UGK, fucking, of course, Ghetto Boys was doing this since the 80s. But yo, like, I'm telling you right now, bro, like I know for a fact that Andre 3000 doesn't get his accolades because of, of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like just entertainment. Like he's literally a lyricist, and he carried the Outkast, period. You know what I mean? And shout out to Andre 3000, man. I as a lyricist, I can't hear that Fabulous. Fabulous had some nice bars here and there, but it was all like, like when you see a boxer that they could telegraph their punches. That's what his bars sounded like. You know what I'm saying? Like you already knew what was coming up next. You know what I mean? Whereas Andre 3000, his style was so off the rails and so different. You know what I mean? You couldn't do that.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
All right, well, here's the thing. I'm going to play this clip. I'll play this audio, and I'll let y'all give me y'all take on this. Let's hear what he said. Let me see. Did he take the audio down? Don't take it down. There we go. Here we go.
This is better. See, I was gonna say, just for fun, can we just go ahead and line them up? Yeah, I mean, I would love something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, I feel like if you lined up Fabulous Andre 3000, I got my money on Fab. That's how I feel.
Word up!
Yeah.
I'm not about to hate on Fab.
That's how I feel.
God damn, that boy from Atlanta is a monster. Reason.
My bad. We'll come back to it because they got a beat playing in the background. What my guy Megazar pulls up. Andre 3000 can't fuck with Fabulous according to Reason. Megazar, before we go to clips, get his opening statement on this. How are you and what you got to promote and plug, man? I know you got to plug and promote something, man. We got to do it. We got to let you promote. I think you're super talented. When is
I'm doing good. Shout out to the neighborhood. Shout out to you, dear brother. Shout out to my brother Clips. You already know when we link up, they think this shit come from outer space. Shout out to I forgot the other brother. I can't.
That's my guy, Major Key Box.
Yeah, Major Key. Yeah, I don't know my mind, because I wasn't looking at my screen. Shout out to Major Key. Also, yeah, I got a project.
I ain't got his name on the screen. I'm sorry, but go ahead. Talk to me, man. When is album dropping?
Hopefully sometime this month. I just got my album artwork back. Loving it. And I'm finna get some live interactions of it. Like it's gonna do like some transformations. Like when you see it on Twitter or if it's on YouTube, it's gonna be like
motion graphics.
Yeah, gonna be some motion graphics to it. So I'm waiting to get that back. And I'm just sitting deciding whether to trim the fat or just leave it be. Cause it's really like I didn't waste any song on here, so I'm just
Let me get that if I ever can, man. It'll mean a lot to me. Let me get a sneak peek, listen to it one day.
All right, yeah, for sure.
All right, well, look, let's get right into this first topic. Clips, you got the floor. You got the lead on this one. Excuse me. That's what my man said. That marqnash got that Marlboro light cough. Shut up, Megazar. I was watching that roast the other day. I was like, man, we got to do another one of those one day soon. But Clips, talk to me. Is Fabulous a better rapper or MC than Andre 3000? Reason said, hey, you line them up, I'm gonna pick Fabulous every day. What say you, sir?
I will say Reason lost his rabbit ass mind, but I do want to shoot the brother some bail. Remember, Reason's a young boy, you know what I'm saying? He's a young boy and he probably missed it. You got to understand that we're dealing with a weird time in our culture in hip hop where there is a generational gap, but you know, the young bulls really haven't matched the fire of golden era MCs, but they don't, like when someone tells them that, they get in their feelings because they were too young. They don't remember that. They might know the catchy songs and all like that they mama played, but nah, you weren't old enough to hear them albums. You weren't old enough to sit with ATLians and hear 3 Stacks say, I came into this world high as a bird from secondhand cocaine powder. I know that sounds absurd. I never tooted, but it's in my veins while the rest of the country bunches off bridges. Man, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then deeper still, 3000's on his level of MCing is more Gil Scott-Heron poetry. You know what I'm saying? And if you listen to Reason music, you know what I'm saying, you could see how Reason would lean to someone like Fabulous because that's more what Reason does. So, you know, I think there's basically, you know, it's just him showing his preference and his personal bias.
All right. Shout out to She We here. Shout out to King Asia Mev, Deuce, Reggie O, Taylor Bell. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to my guy Jalen Puro. What up? Troy Graham. The Troy Graham Experience is live in full effect. 3 exclamation points on that. Hey, Megazard, take the lead, man. Let me hear what you got on this, bro, because you and I talked about this a little bit in pre-production. Give me your take on this. Cook up. Let me run upstairs and grab my glasses. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I can see why he would say Fabulous is better because Andre at best is a tag team champion. He doesn't have anything solo on his own. And if we're talking about like careers, Andre has been a part of arguably the best group. I'ma always throw the Wu in there because I feel like what the Wu has done has never been duplicated. And some people could argue Bone, but you know, if someone told me Outkast is the best group of all time, I really couldn't argue with them. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a bulletproof discography together. Even Idlewild was good. You know what I'm saying? And Dre, come on, bro. I think when you just talk about pure rapping, yeah, Andre's better than Fabulous. Like just the art of just rapping. I think Andre's better. But I could see why someone would say Fabulous because can Andre hold a full CD just rapping by himself? We don't know. Like we don't know. I would like to say yeah, but I don't know. He's always been tagged in. He's only been responsible for 116 the majority of his career. You know, he's probably the greatest feature artist of all time because doing features come natural to him because every song he does is a tag team effort. You know, Love Below was brilliant. It was great. But if we're talking about MCing, the majority of that wasn't MCing. It was like a funkadelic type of experience, you know? So I could see why Reason say that, and I believe Reason is justified. Like the art of pure rapping, I'm gonna say Andre. But Andre's output doesn't match Fabulous output. So, you know, I could see why Reason would say that.
Anybody want to reply to that?
I just think that it's more again entertainment on Fabulous's and you know what I mean like because he did some like a lot of verses too that got him popping, you know what I'm saying, on mixtapes and other people's tracks and all that, you know what I mean. But for me, Andre, that like he separated himself from Outkast to do, you know what I'm saying, Andre 3000 just to show his own thing. And we already knew that, though. We already knew. And you know, not to take credit, you know what I'm saying, from what's his name? I forget his name right now, but you know what I mean, his partner.
You mean Fabulous?
No. Andre 3000's
Big Boy.
Big Boy.
Yeah, Big Boy. Yeah. Not to take any credit away from him because you know that it showed, you know, because they were both stylistic in that way, and it was good. You know what I mean?
In my opinion,
the way that worked out. You know what I mean?
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So I thought it was great for him to like kind of step away. You know what I mean? At first you never want to see that. You know, when you see a group together. You know, like just like when Prodigy stepped out from Mobb Deep to do the HNIC album. But you know, you still had to give him credit, man. Like he was doing stuff, you know, great stuff with UGK. He did stuff on his own. He did, you know, some tracks that are memorable that you'll never forget that it was on his own. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Fabulous had some hits though. Like he was entertaining, but as far as lyricism, that's where I separate them. If he's saying that as far as entertainment, that's one thing, but entertainment and lyricism, you know, for me, they both go into Andre 3000's category because he still had hits that you know it wasn't necessarily something that you always dance to in the club or whatever, but it was something that you definitely bob your head to when you're listening to the radio, driving home or something like that, you know.
But here's the thing, I agree with what you're saying, but I kind of got to agree with something that Megazord said. Megazord said he didn't have a solo career. And I think that's what stands out, the solo career. And I got to disagree with Reggie in the chat. Reggie said Fabulous never stood out as a prominent MC. Respectfully, homie, he did. He just had a verses. That means he had 20 songs that people knew that lasted over, 15 years. It's hard to be a guy, you know, be in the game for 15 years for anybody, let alone to be up there and have 15 years worth of hit records. Whether they all number ones or not, or whether they was mixtapes, features, that's a whole nother conversation. But Fabulous did stand alone. He stood by himself as a solo artist. That has to count for something. And being from Brooklyn, he's competing with the Jay-Z's of the world, bro. Same town. Hove is the big homie. That's the big fish. That's what he got to compete against. And he still found a way to be successful. In a young man's game and getting older and older. People come and go all the time. Fabulous career has outlasted them franchise boys. He came in like a year or two after Mace and never left. Mace tried to come back a couple times. I like Mace. Y'all know I engineer for Mace. Respect him. Think he's a cool dude, but he can't even stand beside Fabulous, in my opinion. Like, I think we got to give Fabulous more respect. I get it. Andre, I was telling Megazord, and I'll land my plane with this. Andre might be a witty lyricist, the way he twists and bends words and connects rhymes like Legos. Like he said, reconsider, read some litter, sure on the subject, you're sure? Fuck it. You know we got your back like chiropractic. If that chick get too dirty, we'll scrap your ass out with detergent. Now hurry. Go to the I know you ain't a pimp, but pimp, remember what I talk. He got a do-si-do with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Fabulous is kind of more like Major Key said, it's kind of more in your face. It's like the punchline. You see it right there. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes he telegraphed that shot. But even still, he makes the shot land. Some of those boxers who throw them haymakers, they don't land. Kanye West, another guy who throws haymaker punchlines. Sometimes they don't land. But sometimes what punchline Kanye had that? I'm trying to find my way to Uranus. You know what I'm saying? If I get bleach on my t-shirt, if I fuck this model, she bleached her asshole, she get bleach on my t-shirt, I feel like an asshole. Bruh, no, Fabulous ain't never gave us nothing like that. So I think, yes, Fabulous is super, super dope. And I think I'll take Fabulous. And like, if we had to pick a rap team right now, people gonna get mad at me. I'm gonna lose some people from that. And I'm right here in Atlanta. I know I'm gonna lose some people with that. It's my opinion. Call in, voice your opinion. 470-705-9507, 470-705-9507, or you can call 404-692-1766. 404-692-1766. My guy, Troy Graham from the Troy Graham Experience, pulled up on the pop-up episode, ran the pop-up late night. This is not the flagship show, but Troy Graham, promote your channel before you get started.
All right, bless up. It's the Troy Graham Experience. I call it a conversation piece because that's what we do over there. We have conversations. I can start on a Monday conversation about boxing and we end up about finance and every other thing in the world, you know? So, yeah. But bless up. I got you a gift in March, Major. I don't know if you saw the email I sent you. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I seen it. That's what's up, bro.
All right. Troy, what is Fabulous and Andre 3000? Got a survey in the chat. Who did you pick? Who's the better rapper?
Andre. I picked Andre. Fabulous is your above average rapper with punchlines and metaphors, and he has some flow. Andre is more of a creative force, and you could see Andre doing something with a country band, gospel, anything. Now, I think it was Mega that said that he didn't do anything solo, but it's much harder to be in a group than it is to fly solo. When you flying solo, you free. You can do whatever you want. When you're in a group, you have to be mindful and be in tune with the person that you're flowing with. You're not as free. Kind of like, I'll give you a perfect example. When I'm over on Major Key, sometimes we step on each other when we're talking. So, you know, I'll back down and he'll say his piece, and then I'll come in behind him. Over at the Troy Graham Experience, I can do whatever I want. I don't have to say, okay, I don't have to give my time or anything away to anybody else. I'm free. It's much easier. Just like with you, marqnash. This is the marqnash show. You don't have to worry about nothing. It's you.
Yes, sir.
Can I just chime in real quick on that one point?
Yeah, fine. Go ahead.
Now, I've said for years since Southern Playalistic Cadillac Funky Music, there is a beautiful and an undeniable formula with that Outkast chemistry. And I've said it since the beginning. Andre gets the new fans. Big Boy keeps them. So to be like, oh, well, this person ain't really whatever. No, they have a formula and it works. And they understood that always. That's why you see him in interviews. They always say that, yeah, it's General Patton. Big Boy's the general, but Andre is the flashy. You know, he's that shiny object. You feel what I'm saying? That'll grab your eye. And yeah, he'll give you them bars, and then Big Boy holds your attention. And then the back and forth of them, that's what mesmerizes you. You feel what I'm saying? And so I definitely see what you are saying, because Fab is no slouch. There's levels to this shit, and especially with MCing, and Fab is definitely top tier, top shelf, elite MC. But I will say this: I've heard reference songs that Jay did for Fab. I haven't heard no reference song for any. I've never heard a reference song for Andre 3000. So if you want to go lyricist, you know, we've had that conversation. The ghostwriting does come down into a factor when he doesn't need a ghostwriter. But I mean, right now, I don't use ghostwriters. But if Jay-Z said, "Hey, I got a song for you," I'm not going to turn it down. You feel me?
But let me say this: nobody writing Fabulous verses. Fabulous writes verses for other people. Jay-Z gave him a song.
A couple songs, yeah.
He gave him a song as in like, these people gave me the beat. This was the hook. And from there, but we don't know, just because you haven't heard it, don't mean we don't know it. So I'll go with the negative on that. But I think we kind of being unfair to Fabulous. Because right now it's 2 versus 1. When you say it's 2 versus 1, it's a group versus one guy. Even you picking the someone called the lead singer or the star of the group. I get it. But my G, we don't know what parts of the songs that Big Boy wrote the hook. Okay, Big Boy came up with the idea and picked the production, and Andre came in there and just did his alien thing, because he's an alien in that booth. Megazard, like, are we being unfair to Fabulous?
Well, I mean, like I said, if we're just talking about rapping, Andre is better. But whenever you're talking about a career as a rapper, Dre is a tag team champion, and you just can't get past it. Okay, you're gonna say, well, about the Love Below? 80% of the Love Below was singing. When he had a chance to rap on a whole album, he sung 80% of the album. He rapped on Spread.
Man, where my sound effects? I need to be dropping them bills on here.
Yeah, he rapped on Spread. And if anybody want to go bar with me on Andre, I'll smoke all y'all. Trust me. I got cries out, passing the lead. The 2 things forwardly, horizontally. I'm too young to be settling down. Quick to take my mind tomorrow. So how can I follow your timid torso more so than your soul? On this beat, how I roll. Fuck the rhythm, tuck the rhythm under your bosom. You're the ism, surely chism. Let's rehearse. Man, like
that ain't just. That's lyrics, though. I'm sorry, but
well, I mean, no, it wasn't no. It was punchlines, but they were weighty. No, they were weighty, and he has a style like no other. That's what I will give Andre. You'll never hear nobody rap like him ever again. I don't think you will.
Kendrick Lamar right there at his neck. What you talking about?
Nah, Kendrick Lamar don't rap like that. He's not rapping like that.
Like Kendrick might be better. Shit, he right
man.
there.
Kendrick Lamar is I think Kendrick Lamar is a better rapper than Andre, but I'm just saying Andre's style.
Oh, he took the bait.
No, Kendrick. No, ain't no bait. Kendrick better than
Mark's like got him.
No, Kendrick Lamar better. No, Kendrick better than 3 Stacks, bro. You ain't get no argument out of me.
Okay.
Shit, Andre ain't got it to Pimp a Butterfly. Andre don't have a Section 80.
Don't.
Andre don't have a damn.
Don't.
Shit. Andre don't have an untitled. Andre don't have that, bro. Now he got an AT Aliens, which is
rigor mortis. Yeah, he got a song where he just does something crazy on the beat.
I mean, like Andre. Like I said, when you if Andre's your personal favorite MC, I get it, because when it just comes to just rap, but when I grade somebody, I factor in everything. I'm factoring in Andre's impact, which he could be considered. He's not an icon to me, but he could be considered an icon. He hadn't done things like Jay-Z has. He ain't there. He ain't done what Nas done. He ain't done what Scarface done. If we keeping it a buck, he ain't done what Scarface has done.
My brother, you kind of turned this to a 3,000 best session, respectfully.
Nah, man. It is what it is. No, it is what it is. I ain't bashing that 3,000 one of the best rappers to ever rap. I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that. We're not arguing that. And if somebody say he better than Fabulous, I'm gonna be like, oh man, Fabulous ain't got no classics to his name. Fabulous' best project was his debut album. Fabulous ain't got no classics to his name. I could see why somebody would say Fabulous is better. Me personally, I don't think Fabulous is a better rapper than Andre. Not me. I don't think so.
Hold on. So you don't think Fabulous has no Now, granted, you might not call this an album, but the Soul Tape series, shit was fire. It was all it's listed as a mixtape, but bro, it's all original music up there. Soul Tape 1, 2, 3, Summertime Shootouts. You got to give him credit for that. Yeah, it's not
man. He got
studio, but he got classic mixtape series.
Hey man, hey, all that shit is cool. Music. Hey, all that shit is.
The no competition. There is no competition series. That shit was crazy too.
Say man, Fabulous is no slouch. Fabulous is in his generation though. Where he ranking his is he better than Jadakiss? Hell no.
Jadakiss is before his generation. Don't do
no,
that.
No, they I'm just saying they released their solo albums the same year.
But solo albums, but the dude Jada been in the game almost damn near a decade before that. At least
Jada, you forgot Fabulous debut album dropped same day as Jay-Z's, 2011.
September 11, 2001.
Yeah, 2001. Jadakiss debut dropped just a little earlier that year.
But be fair, bro. Jada before that. Jada had been with the Locks since the 90s, mid 90s. Jada was like
we first heard the Locks. We first heard the Money, Power, Respect 98. Then they released We Are the Streets in 2000.
But I knew who they were before then, bro. They was working the mixtape circuits and getting popping. They was on albums. They did the Mona Lisa joint when they was on the video with Mona Lisa. He was like, come on, man, tell me how real do it get? You driving my whip with your learner's permit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, bro. Like
that was like 90, but that was like 99. But I'm gonna be real with you. If you was paying attention,
99. I pull
Fabulous was on them Desert Storm tapes in like 98, bro. Him and Joe Budden. Come on, bro. You know I know. When Budden was on Desert Storm, when they was together.
Okay, let me give you the year. Mona Lisa, Just Want to Please You, dropped in 96, bro. 96. Come on, it's not the same as Fab.
Say, bro, can I be honest?
2001, bro.
I didn't hear that. I heard Money, Power, Respect. That's the first time I heard the Locks. Me being in Dallas, Texas, first time I heard the Locks, 1998.
What about Niggas Don't Start It, son? DMX and the Locks.
That was 98.
Yeah, that was 98, Mark.
That was 98.
Nah, DMX dropped in what, 98?
Yeah, it was 98.
Something's on that album. It's like tracks 15 or 16 on that album with them in the mix.
That was older than that.
Nah, it's 98.
Fair enough, though. I relinquish the point, but basically, you saying he wasn't number one in his era?
Nah, he wasn't. He wasn't nowhere near number one.
Was Andre 3000 number one in his era? No.
Of course not. But I'm gonna be real with you. Andre stood toe to toe with the number ones in his era because of what he did with Outkast.
I disagree. Nobody was putting him beside DMX, Jay-Z. Nah, they didn't even want him putting him beside Master P.
We definitely was. You're right, because Master P wasn't getting put nowhere.
Master P, man, what you talking about? Man,
say,
I
bro.
ain't taking no slander. You hating though.
Say, man. When we talk about moguls, we was taking our hat off to Master P. Say, bro, Master P wasn't the best rapper on his label, bro. It was 5 niggas ahead of him on his label, bro. How come everybody that was with Master P got more acclaim once they left? Mystical became a superstar once he left Master P. If Mac would have left Master P, he would have became a superstar. Fiend couldn't become a superstar because it was shit going on behind the scenes. But Rough Riders was ready to blast off. It's just that he saw what happened with Mystical, and he was like, nah, he wanted a little bit more. So yeah, it's different. I'm not disrespecting P, but as a rapper, come on,
talking about the business of it, though. You ain't talking about the skill set. You're talking about people invested in them and what they put their money behind. Just because somebody became a bigger star after they left doesn't mean they would. So he just became a better rapper after he left Master P. Like, I don't get it.
No, what happened was P didn't know how to really to really promote, like, us in the area. Like, if you didn't buy Master P albums, you didn't know another album was coming out, because that's how he promoted. He put all the albums that was coming out in the albums that you bought. So that's how you know when other albums was dropping. If you
go ahead. I think we're getting beyond the pillow.
Yeah, I just got a question. I got a question for the brothers on the panel and for the chat.
Before you do that, if you want to call in, if you agree or disagree, 470-705-9507, 470-705-9507, or you can call 404-692-1766. The number is on the screen. Go ahead, Clip.
My question for the panel in the chat. So of these two legendary, phenomenal MCs, kings who deserve all their flowers, whose verses had the deepest impact on you?
3,000. It's not even close.
That's my point. That's why I'm going where I'm going, because it's like, listen, 3,000 taught me through, I'm going to be honest with you, MC to MC, Megazord, 3,000 more than any other rapper made me comfortable with a conversational flow.
I get it.
Think about it.
No,
that's your personal thing. For me, I didn't put on that, like when I'm getting as an MC myself, y'all already know 3 out of 4 on the panel right now rappers, right? My G, I didn't play no Andre to get in my writing mode. Like if I'm trying, I play it, I listen to it, I like it, I respect it, I enjoy it. But like if I'm trying to get in the zone, like motivational, like I don't hear his music and want to write rhymes or want to rap. I hear Fabulous and I'm like, I want to rap right now. Like he got a cipher type flow. Andre has more of an album type flow. What I don't mean flow, I mean lyrics. And I think we miss, and when you say something like which one has an impact on you, I think that's weighted. It's a weighted statement because it's based on when you heard the music, your time, your environment. Also, his song selection is different. But it's okay. There's no right or wrong answer. It's all about your opinion. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna choose Andre, but I can see, I clearly stated, I can see why somebody will pick Fabulous. For one, he's had a solo career. He has more material. I don't know how Andre would do on a all rap album. Whenever you know what I'm saying? Well, before, because I used to didn't have to worry about Fabulous singing on shit until recently. But it was a time where I could put in the Fabulous and know he was finna rap. Andre, you know what we gonna get today? He gonna be playing the guitar and shit? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, if someone says Fabulous, how can I argue that? I'm 38 years old. If a 26-year-old was like, yeah, man, Fabulous really moved me, I can dig it because he caught, like, Fabulous was still lingering around, like, with modern shit. Andre hadn't had anything modern but features. Now, don't get me wrong. If we're just keeping it a buck, Fabulous couldn't get on Life of the Party and do what Andre did, bro. He can't come close to that.
Can't say that. Can't say that.
Yeah, I can. It's a reason why it's a reason why Kanye went to him and didn't say, hey, Fabulous, bless us with your presence. Like, I don't think nobody's lining up for Fabulous. Like, I'm talking about.
Nah,
I'm not. Yes.
No. I'm talking about niggas of that stature, of Kanye and Drake stature. Are they beating down Fabulous though for features?
Because Fabulous is available. Look, they could, but they ain't got to beat his door down because he probably already there. He outside. Andre is a unicorn. You want him on the record just so you can say, guess who I got? Who only pop his head out once or twice a year. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
exactly.
If Drake asked Andre, if Drake asked him, say, bro, if Drake asked him, he will gladly do that shit, bro. Y'all know he would.
He asked who?
If he asked Andre will gladly do
Andre.
We don't know. We don't know because he can turn down work and can turn down a lot of work. I just know this. The guy Fabulous is not hard to find. He's easy to work with, and he's active, and he's like Andre is like, what you want, a white horse, or you want a white horse with a horn growing out his forehead and some damn wings? Okay, that's different.
Yeah, like Andre 3000 is hip hop Sasquatch. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we know he exists. He's somewhere out there, and all we got to do is get a photo, or all we got to do is get a footprint, and niggas will go crazy for years off that one photo or footprint of Andre 3000. I agree 100% with Mark. Fab is accessible. Fab right there. But Megazord, what you're saying, that goes to my point. that I could see why Reason said that. That, you know what I'm saying, this conversation speaks to that generational thing that's going on in hip hop right now. Because if you a cat that's just now breaking 30, or if you're still in your 20s, you missed a lot of Andre's real shit. And let's be honest, before COVID, a lot of these young boys didn't dig into crates. A lot of these young boys, if you wasn't relevant and still popping right now, they like never hung up.
Clips. I don't know if you're on your laptop or not, or if you got your headphones, but your audio is doing that old thing you used to do.
Yeah, I'm not on my laptop. I'm about to get on right now. I was in the other room.
At least use that headset on your phone. At least plug the headset into the phone so we can hear you good.
All right, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Well, no, hey man, look, I'm just being highly critical. I wouldn't be wasting my time. Like, I believe. Take the call. My bad.
My bad. No, you good. You good. Let me get it. 475. You on the line? What's your name? Where you calling from, family?
Yo, it's your boy Black, man, from Graham, man, the fight guy.
You said you from where?
I said your boy Black, underscore Gold, a barber, man.
Okay, Black underscore Gold. Welcome home.
I hear y'all talking, man. I want to address the Master P situation real
Slander.
quick.
They were slandering Master P, didn't they?
Yeah, man. They got to realize P, and this is the reason why Snoop Dogg went to P. He always said P had the money. P realized that anytime he make an album, promotion or not, he's going to make $1 million anyway, profit. So it doesn't matter if he promoted or not, he was going to make $1 million on any album he makes, even if it flops or if it goes whatever. That's the reason why he put all the promotion and all his other rappers that he said that they went bigger. Mystical, yeah, he's the 5th rapper and all that, but he's the most money maker on No Limit.
Right. So Fabulous or Andre 3000?
You got I'm gonna go with Fab, but people don't understand. Fab wasn't, like y'all said, wasn't part of a group. Fab, when you say he was the only one on Desert Storm when Joe Budden left, and he's still the only one that holds down Desert Storm, record label by himself. Locks went to 2 record labels. Dre, you feel me? He had to do the Love Below album because all the other albums that the world wasn't feeling with him and Big Boy. If you was from the South, you fuck with Andre and Big Boy, but the world really wasn't feeling them. The Midwest, up north, a lot of Andre rapping features came on albums with Goody Mob and all. That's what, like he said, if you were 20, you missed a lot of Andre rapping. That's why when he did the Love Below album, he was done with rapping. He just wanted to do something new and expand himself. But Fab, you gotta understand, Fab, they won't put Fab on a feature because they don't want to get killed by
body.
You gotta understand, that's what Remy Ma said. Bitches don't put her on an album because they're gonna get bodied. This is what Fab do. You know what I mean? Fab he gonna buy that track, and it's gonna be another Eminem and Jay-Z blueprint shit.
Get murdered on your own shit.
And that's what people don't want. That's why him and Jada did that album together.
Bro, they killed that shit too. And I ain't gonna lie, he got off on Kiss, yo.
He got
off on Kiss on a lot of songs, bro.
Yeah, you gotta understand Fab, and that's why they did that, because they know they the 2 top lyricists, and niggas don't put them 2 on albums too much because they know what they're gonna get, and they're gonna have to come with their best pen, and most motherfuckers don't.
Absolutely. Well, man, you got anything you want to plug and promote? We're gonna see if we can get back to the panel, get another call in.
Man, Black underscore Gold Edition on my Instagram, Sam Wilson on my Facebook, man. All I do is do sports and all this entertainment, man. You know me, I'm gonna be calling it. I told you that, big dog, man.
Man, one day you gotta click that link and join the panel and sit right here beside us, so you ain't gotta get in and off the line. One day click that link and join the panel, all right?
No doubt, I'm gonna do that right now.
All right, you heard. I'll see you soon. Good call. Let's give him the drop, man. Good call. Megazord, Troy Grant. I think Troy's still here too, right? Troy,
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
think?
I want to jump in. Let me jump in here, man. Go ahead, Troy. As I was saying about Fabulous, he's above average at best. I don't see where he got a cape and he could jump over buildings and do what everybody is saying he can do when he gonna body this person and that person. He's above average at best. If he was that good, then he would have stood out more. I mean, personally, I don't know one person that he bodied. I really don't. And again, when it comes to Andre, I keep hearing that he's in a group. What the hell does that mean? Because not like him and Big Boy are rapping at the same time on the same mic.
Hell, bro, you ain't doing the whole song. You only doing 50% of the workload.
But he's solo when he's doing his thing, right?
So that's a feature then. You want to count Fabulous features
He's
in?
still doing
Fabulous
his,
is smoking with that.
He's still doing his thing. That's my point. I don't understand what being in a group means that he can't compete with a guy that's solo. That makes absolutely no sense to me. Maybe someone could break that down for me because it's not computing in my head.
Okay, so a solo artist has to write 2 to 3 verses. The group artist only has to write 1 verse. You just got to be hot 1 verse, bro.
But you also have to take into account.
Listen, Troy, you asked. I'm telling you, the guy has to do 2 or 3 verses. You only have to do 1, maybe 1.5. You don't
right. But I get all that, but you have to take into account when you in a group that your verse has to flow with what the other man is saying or the other person in the group is saying. So it's much more difficult to be in a group than it is solo. You have a hell of a lot more freedom when you solo.
Say that again, Troy. Say it again.
When you write your piece, then your piece has to flow with what everybody else's piece is saying in the group. So when you're a solo artist, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You can write all you want because it's just you. It's just you. So the people in the group, okay, you take Wu-Tang and all their members. All their lines have to mesh with what one man is saying and the next man is saying, and it's got to be like you're telling a story, and it goes on and on and on like that. That's very difficult when you have all the personalities. I'm solo now. I can do what I want.
Fair enough. Can I rebut that? Can I give you a little rebuttal on that? Here's the deal, Troy. If we in a group,
I don't want no little butt from you, man.
So what, bro?
I don't want no little butt from you, Mark. Okay.
Pause.
I said a rebuttal.
He did not say that, Troy. You hold the pause button.
I said a rebuttal.
I'm with you, Mark.
I did say that rebut. I did say a rebut.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Troy, hold the pause button.
I can't with y'all, man. I can't win with y'all, man. I used to say I got the best audience in the world. Look at them. They pausing me out here. They give me the pauses out here. What we doing? All right. I did say a rebut. Rebut 2. Let me say, I can't do no rebut. All right, I'll take a shot. Look.
Mark would like to refute your comment. He would like to refute. He would like to refute your comment. You got this nigga up drinking late at night.
I can't say rebuttal. I got to say refute, or allow me to retort, or let me give you some discord. I used to say people, I'm gonna give you some pushback on that. They be like, yo. Here's the deal, Troy. But as you probably know, all songs aren't created in that order. Where he has the where okay, he got the easy way out. And that's harder to make your stuff. No, that's easier for an MC of a higher caliber because it's already been laid out for you. You get what I'm saying? Like the storyboard is there. And that was painting by numbers. That's easier to do what you described. Let me get tied to $2 drop. But in my opinion and my experience, that's why a person can do a remix to a record, and their remix sometimes is better than the original than the other artist did, or they do a remake because it's easier to hear what somebody else did and then be able to do your own thing. So I just feel like that's easier, bro. And sometimes let's just say he come up with it first, like, all right, this is what I came up with. Now make your stuff match mine. It ain't always him got to make his stuff match. Let me do the $2 drop before.
Yes, sir.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
Said, what up, lads? It's Ty from the UK, yeah.
Hey, Troy, but like
I think Mega's always trying to get in next before the drop.
I was just gonna say real quick. I had some brothers of mine who went to Atlanta to work, and they was around Rico Wade and all these brothers, and they got a couple songs with Scar. You know, he was signed to Big Boy for a little bit, and they were saying that that Big Boy would be the one that was creatively that he would take lead on the direction of the creativity of the projects. Like, he would take the lead, and Andre would just come in and assist and you know, spruce it up, add his, but Big Boy would take the lead on that. Like, and henceforth you could like, it makes sense because Big Boy got, I think, 4 to 6
solo
LP solo albums. Andre don't have any.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I'm sorry, Megazar.
And I was finna say, and when Andre did get a chance to spearhead his own production, like I said, it wasn't even rap. It was 80% experimental alternative, which is still great to me, but
not to me, homie. I ain't like the prototype.
What?
I ain't like that shit.
That shit was great, bro.
I like that song.
That shit was great, bro. That whole project. She Lives in My Lap.
You're the prototype, man.
Roses.
Silence.
You didn't like Roses?
I want to hear that.
No, I'm joking. I like that song. I know you like the thing, yo. Shit don't stink, but yeah, I'm cool with that. That's poppy. It's pop though.
I mean, hey man, say what is? Oh, so I'm a movement by my. Okay, so I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we together. Is that not the same shit?
Nah, that's
nigga. He went and got Neo. He went and got Neo, nigga, who was one of the hottest R&B niggas at the time.
That hey, nigga, that's pop.
Hey, bro, that's
pop.
Hey, bro, but that's 3,000. 3,000 has always been.
Don't say that. Don't tell me like that's the same as I'm a movement by myself.
It pretty much. You know why? Because the women loved it more than men.
Bro, I'm disappointing you because you cheating, Megazar.
No, I'm not.
Hip hop R&B collabos are now all pop records now.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that one was Timbaland did the beat. Let's be real. Timbaland, Timbo did that beat. They went and sought out Neo. They went and sought out Neo, which is getting like one of the hottest R&B guys at the time.
That was already somebody else on. I think Hope gave him that too.
Yeah, that was another one that Hope gave him.
You Make Me
Andre
Better.
was Drake before they was Drake, basically.
Nah,
I ain't gonna give him that. I ain't gonna go that far. But Andre's artistic bravery and ability and willingness to push the line and experiment. Any artist, I don't care what genre, you got to appreciate him because, I mean, if you weren't doing music before Andre opened up a lane for you, whether you understand it or not. Now, to your point, Megazard, yeah, like I said, it was General Patton. A lot of people don't even know that if you watch that one documentary about
Rico, he said it himself in the documentary.
No, if you watch that documentary, that it's General Patton, and actually a lot of them beats from Southern Playalistic, actually Big Boy helped make. And Andre was the homie who, he was nice enough to where Big Boy could be like, yo, I got this concept, I got this whatever, and Dre would be like, bet, give me a few minutes and go write something. You feel what I'm saying? That is the chemistry of Outkast.
In the second album, Big Boy did like 60% of the production.
Yeah, like, second album he did pretty much all.
Yeah, he did most of the production. Like Organized Noise did some here and there, but Big Boy took the helm, and Andre got co-production credits on the songs that Big Boy produced. Like Big Boy was the music director in that.
Troy, I'm sorry. Some of this shit you just read it and you can just hear their voice while they say it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Please continue.
But yeah, like he said, and so you understand that, like, you know, when you look at Andre and Fabulous, and to the caller, that was a great point. The reason why people don't just beat down Fabulous's doors, because Fabulous is a classic Brooklyn MC in the spirit of Big L. Like Fat Joe and anyone who worked with Big L, rest in peace, would always say, Big L could be your best friend, but if you say, hey, L, let's jump on a track, you know that he ain't fucking with you for at least while you recording and writing this track, because Big L was competitive like that. Fab is the type of goons where, he will jump on a track and make you regret asking him to get on that damn track if you ain't careful fucking around with Fab. And some of these artists these days, they're a little too soft in the ass. They're a little too prima donna to even risk that. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it's only a legend like Jadakiss or someone like that will be like, yeah, Fab, I'll do an album with you. Because most niggas really are not trying to do that. Let's not, as much as I'm picking Andre 3000, let me take couple seconds to say this is nothing against Fab. Fab lost that versus because it was Jada and Fab was just high being cool.
Yeah, he was high being cool. And when
go ahead, Mark. You got it. No, you know you
Jada played them Biggie. He played that damn when Jada got on there and he just stood there with his arms folded, almost like, keep in mind, they didn't have no crowd there. But Jada was rocking that little room with the production assistants and the managers and whoever was there. He stood in the front and he held his arms out like he was Jesus H. Cross and just and let that Biggie and let Puff's verse from Victory play. And Fab was like, "Are you playing that?" He said, "That's my bars. I wrote it." And you start hearing it, and then they was like, "Oh, why are you playing that?" He was like, "I wrote that too." You have a different appreciation for the pen game, and you realize how the records he got with X, like you just realize the kid Jada is different. And then he went up there and did it again and played different records with the Locks, and just realized, okay, this is David Ruffin and the Temptations, homie. Like, he knows his position in that group, but more importantly, the group knows his position, and they ain't jealous of him. They never broke up. That's what makes. I mean, he's just a special cat. He's a throwback artist, and I think Fabulous is that as well. Somebody said in the chat, they said, "What is one of name some of your favorite Fabulous songs?" I don't know if he's being facetious, but man, I got some Fabulous songs, but I got some Fabulous punchlines too. Like, I be remembering more of his punchlines sometimes. Like, yeah. But for me, I ain't gonna lie, low key, I like that joint he got with Tamia. That what's it? I really like what you.
Yeah, that song was that. That was a catchy song.
I'm so into you. Probably one of my favorite Fabulous songs. But low key is really because of Tamia though. She bodies that. She killed it better than Ashanti for me. Like, I like the Tamia version more. Mm-hmm. But I think it was originally her song anyway, though. So
yeah, I like Traded. Yeah. He just, like, when they remixed it, they sampled her song. So,
you heard the story about that? Why they end up using Tamia?
Go tell the people.
Oh, because she sings way better than Ashanti. Shit.
No. Irv Gotti pulled a plug on that for some reason. It's on Drink Champs, but they ended up using Tamia because I guess Ashanti had already had a lot of videos out. They thought it was quote unquote overexposure, which is kind of unheard of now in 2022. And knowing how much she had exposure, they picked and choose though. They was like, it was too much exposure at the time. She had a lot of records out and videos, so they took her off the video joint. So they got Tamia on. Ashanti was on the album, I believe.
Can I take 2 seconds real quick to point out something? Just shout out to Deuce Tops for reminding me. Has anybody listened to that Havoc and Styles P album, Wreckage Manor, yet?
I haven't.
Go get it. They on bullshit.
Styles P's album is dope.
Man, Havoc is on his infamous Mobb Deep bullshit, and now he's got the ghost rapping over his beats. I've listened to it 3 times in one day.
Dope. I gotta check it out. Is it
all platforms?
Is it better than that Nas? Because I ain't gonna lie, I still got Nas on repeat as soon as I get in the car.
It's not better than Nas, but it's damn good. I mean, come on, that Nas, we didn't see that shit coming, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, Nas is a sucker punch. Nas was a sucker punch with brass knuckles. That was brass
you didn't see that. Like, you didn't see that coming, bro. Like, I was like, yeah, King Disease 2. It was great. And all of a sudden, it's like, yo, I'm dropping tonight, yo. What? He's like, yo, man, I love Al Jarreau, man. I'm gonna make a song about Al Jarreau.
You gonna stop with that Nas slander on that one song.
Man,
That's his one. That's his one. For Clips, it's Ether. Ether. For Clips, it's Ether.
I love Ether. It just
like which version? The Ghostwriter one.
I like Nas's version. Actually, to tell you the truth, I told the nigga when he played it to me, I was like, I liked what Nas did with your shit.
Bro, let's leave it alone. Please, let's leave it alone. Hey, look, Fabulous got this one bar where he was like, "You can't spell believe without a lie in the middle." Come on, little witty shit like that. I like little witty bars like that.
Man, hey, you remember that Lil Wayne song with Fab and Jewels? By the time Fabulous's verse is done, you didn't give a fuck what Lil Wayne or Jewels had to say.
Yo, man, being broke is a joke. I never found it funny. That's why I count my blessings as much as I count my money, nigga. Come on.
Damn it.
Like,
Man, Fab, bro, Fab can rap, bro. Like I'm not saying, look here, I'm not taking nothing away from Fabulous.
Let me get one more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Another Fabulous quotable. Money is the root of all evil, I thought. But when I'm broke is usually when I have my evilest thoughts.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I know. Where's your bar at? Give me an Andre 3000 line. Come on, give me a line. Give me a quotable.
I don't have one right now.
You talking to me or you talking to Troy?
I was talking to Troy because Troy's with the same.
Oh yeah, Troy don't know. Troy just, yeah, man, I like that, man. Troy can't finna break no bars down, man. Like no punchlines. Come on, bro. Fabulous is one of Fabulous is a top 10, arguably top 5 punchline rapper. Like he is.
Don't keep that money waiting. Get impatient.
Yeah, I think he is that and that shit is cool.
Go get it, homie. Go get it, man. Like I like man. Fabulous is. I ain't gonna lie. I love Fabulous bars. Fabulous is a top tier MC to me, homie. Like,
man, he's up there, top echelon. And like I was saying about the verses, like
he wouldn't have been in the game this long as a solo from Brooklyn, nigga.
Thank you. They would have been ran him out the game.
Brooklyn, look, Andre was a unicorn in Atlanta. You know how many niggas in Brooklyn trying to do this thing, bro, that we call hip hop, and he found a way. And he found a way on the most random night, just being at got invited to the station to spit a freestyle for Clue in front of Nori, who's the hottest shit in the world at the time.
And Nori always talks about that. Nori always says, like when he talks about
Nori's like, yo, what, yo, cutting him off, and Fabulous was killing that shit.
Right, Mark, you saw that.
Body that shit, bro.
You saw that one on the one interview on Nori's show. Yeah, where Nori was saying, he was like, I was doing everything to throw this kid off his game, and this kid just kept fucking going. And I was like, he was like, by the time after a while, I was like, who the fuck is he? And then after a while, I'm looking at Clue like, I guess he is. I guess he's next.
Hey, bro, like I'm not taking nothing away from Fabulous, but Fabulous don't have a Islam national underground thunder pounds when I stomp the ground like a million elephants, a silver black orangutans who can't stop a train, who want something don't come unprepared. I'll be there for when I leave there. Better be a household name. But the man telling us it's not gonna rain. So now we sitting in the drop top soaking wet. And it's still shoot now, not sweat. Hit some sauce without the net. But this be the year that we won't forget. 1999. Come on, bro. Say, bro, that shit set the whole song off, bro.
I know, Megazord, I got one for you. It's the return of the gangster. Thanks to the nigga that's on that blow to run. Man, come on, man. You ain't fucking with Dre, man. I mean, Dre, but that's what I'm saying. It's different. Dre's
Outcast with a K. Yeah, them niggas are harder than a nigga trying to impress God. Before your whole deck, fuck pulling your card. I still take my guitar and take a walk in the park and play the sweetest melody this we'd ever heard. The bitches sucking on them. The bitches sucking on my nouns and I'm eating their verbs. Get full. And nigga pop lock to the beat ass if pit bulls. Come on, bro. You just once you dig past all the styling the niggas doing, bro, the niggas really rapping. All y'all tough boys, tough toys inside your pants, just to pull it out, screaming out the crowd and make a nigga want to dance. And what that be for? He on that reefer and on that Tupac in front of the ooh-wops, trying to show out. That's the whole route. Talking loud, talking about that's gangster shit. Come on, bro.
You really want to know about the gangster shit?
I get it. But what? Hey, look. But what about, hey, Megazord? What's my man saying right here? My man Deuce up here tripping like he said rap keeping it gangster. He said y'all know Are you trying to clown or you troll it, man? That shit is hard, bro.
No, keeping the gangster is hard, bro. I love keeping the gangster.
I love that song to this day.
Only nigga in the hood you can come see for either weed or coca. Nars want to see me and my team in the chair because they heard about the kid with high beams in his
in the air. Yeah, that nigga said he went all on keeping the gangster.
He said the DA's been looking for proofs since 9-3. I'm in the Bentley. Came with the roof behind me. Like, yo, this nigga was snapping, bro. And that was the flow. It was simple. It was easy to remember. And it was dope as fuck. It was witty. And he had a so cool and he was just so relaxed, bro.
And
that's so relaxed.
And
yo.
that's another big flaw.
Like he knew this shit was fight. He knew niggas. I ain't gotta be all hype when I spit it because the crowd gonna go crazy when they hear me doing it.
Right.
No, that's why I said, man, Fabulous is a top 10 arguably top 5 punchline rapper of all time, bro. Like, you can't argue that. One thing you know you're gonna get from Fab, you're gonna get some punches, bro. Look here, he's coming to fight. He's finna come punching, bro. That's what he do.
Yeah. Using the fight analogy, he's one of them boxers that as long as he's willing to step in the ring, people will pay for that pay-per-view.
Hell yeah, because he gonna punch.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne, I could argue that his career is one big song, but Lil Wayne is throwing mega combinations at you one after another.
And I think what happened, Fab's style was bitten up so heavy.
Thank you, Mark. You took my point.
That's another thing. So what?
I said, no, you took my point. Keep cooking. I was just about to say that.
Your point. I'm just saying, this nigga style got bit up by damn near every nigga on 106 in Park, yo. Like every nigga on 106 in Park was up there doing the Fabulous flow, bro.
Man,
like,
I mean, you know why? Because that was prominent. It was because you know,
like the nigga came through.
You know who else was doing that? Jada Kiss was rapping like that too, bro. And Jada Kiss punches was bro.
Jada punches was a little different.
Yeah. They had more.
A lot of knife word punches.
Yeah.
He had a lot of punches about
cars. He had the cars.
Well, the thing about Jada Kiss, so if you want to compare Jada and Fab, Jada, if you're looking at from a New York aspect, somebody who, you know what I'm saying, really studied the New York flow with my dad being from Brooklyn. Fab is like the Prince of Brooklyn, but he's such a king because he never wanted to go for the crown because he's so comfortable in his space. He doesn't need to reach for nothing. He stays right in his lane. Jada Kiss and Styles and all them Yonkers cats, even DMX, it's not a simpler flow, but it's a real where that line's coming and it's just crazy. Brooklyn niggas, it's more of a swag and like, you know what I'm saying, like when we was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, with the pull up with the roof in the back, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's all these little different layers and complexities with that Brooklyn flow, which Fab mastered. And once Fab had actually reached his stride and got to that second and third album, like Mark said, next thing you know, you had 1001 Red Cafes, the Paul Kane, some of them were his cats, so it made sense that they rap like him because they kick it with him and they around him. But some of these cats, it was like next thing you know, any New York rapper started sounding like Fab, almost the way anybody coming out of Queens or New York sounded like Nas after Illmatic and it was written dropped. So Fab always has that under his belt.
Nas album cover, B. Nigga stole the nigga Nas shit.
I mean, this is the first time I've ever heard Fabulous for being in the top 5 of anything.
Troy, you chopping up?
Okay. How about now? Can you hear me?
Say it again.
I said it's the first time I've ever heard Fabulous.
No, you still sound muffled.
All right. How about now, Mark? Better?
I'm gonna mute everybody else. Go ahead. Try one more time.
Am I better or not?
Go ahead. You good.
All right. Yeah, it's the first time I've heard this man's name talked about in the top 5 and talked about so highly. I mean, because at best, he's a second-tier rapper. I don't ever hear anybody mention him in the top 5, top 10, or anything. I really don't. First time ever that I've ever heard Fabulous, ever heard about in the top 10.
Well, welcome, Troy. Well, welcome to
the he's league. Not. Well, when I say
let me take the lead because and I pass real short. Troy, even yourself, you say he's a above average at best. A lot of niggas ain't average with this hip hop thing, bro. A lot of dudes don't have 15-year careers in hip hop. It's some Wu-Tang. It's how we hold the Wu. The Wu dudes don't got no 15 years career straight.
Only about
15
4 or
years
5.
straight.
Only about 4 or 5 of them stand the
NWA,
test of
how
time.
many of that group? 15 years straight. Bun B, UGK, 15 years straight, bro. I love Outkast.
I like
They
Bun
took
B.
a lot of breaks. Not
I
15
like
years
Bun B.
straight. They gave us a lot of breaks, homie. That got
Yeah.
to be something, Troy.
No, Fab is, come on, I'm not taking, like, Fab isn't a top 10 rapper. No, I made a distinct qualification. I said a punchline. Like, in his field, he's definitely, in his particular field, he's definitely elite. But as an overall rapper, he is tier 2. But you got to understand, it's like 5 tiers, though. No, he's not tier 1. Tier 1 is them different dudes at tier 1, bro.
Okay, how about this? Whatever tier Uncle Murder on, Fab is about 4 or 5 tiers above.
Well, see, Uncle Murder's not in a tier. Like, you know, he tears, niggas crying. Them the only tears you're gonna talk about with Uncle Murder. Niggas crying because he rapping still. But
Uncle Murder's a rapper. He's not an MC.
Uncle Murder's let me not say that. Like I said, when I say tears,
say it, man. This breaking beats. Say that shit.
When I say tears,
say that shit. You scared?
No. When we speak about Uncle Murder, when we talk about Uncle Murder, the only tears niggas is talking about that come from your eye. They're not ranking tears. Like Uncle Murder don't deserve to be on no list of worst fucking rappers. He on that joint for sure. But like Fabulous being a second, third tier rapper, that's not a knock on him. Not when it's 5 tiers of rapping.
Why is it 5 tiers? Break the tiers down for the people who don't know.
I would say, you know, that first tier, that's Nas, that's Jay, that's Rakim. I'm just talking about ability. That's Rakim, that's Daddy Kane. Arguably
is Jadakiss on that tier?
Nah, I'll put Jadakiss in too.
Whoa!
Oh, get him out!
Oh,
bro, let me change the settings up here so more people can talk and text. I got it set to 5 minutes. Let me make this instant. Go ahead, because people about to give you the smoke.
Hey man, when I'm saying tier 1,
Jadakiss is a second tier rapper to you?
No, he's a set. When I say this like 5
ability.
Yeah, when I'm talking about ability, he ain't on the same fucking level as Jay-Z. He is the U Mark
with ability. Skill set, who can write a rhyme? Hell yeah.
Nah.
Jadakiss is top 5 dead or alive off of 1 LP.
Yeah, from Yonkers. You goddamn right. From Yonkers, he is. Out of the niggas who rapped in Yonkers, he number 1.
Nah, man. Jadakiss can stand next to Nas, Jay-Z.
Records are trolling us today.
Nah, bro. I'm not, bro. I'm not.
Listen, man.
Jadakiss got 1 fucking gear, and he's gonna talk about 1 thing.
No, he ain't.
Okay.
What he doing on Why? I thought he was doing different things on Why.
He do different. Knock yourself out.
One song.
What was a different gear?
No, well, he still talked about drugs on there. He still talked about him being a fucking fake ass kingpin on that shit too. Y'all want to rap it? Let's rap it.
Did you listen to Ignatius? That was all about life and growth and reflecting on his journey.
Yeah, the nigga was 40 then. I'm talking about, and let's say this: 40-year-old Jadakiss ain't touching Jay-Z in the 40s, ain't touching Nas in his 40s. Let's keep it a beam, bro.
Did you hear King Kong Rhythm with Jay?
Yes, I did. I did, brother.
The Versus crowd just said. Versus crowd said Jada is even Hov had to give Jada his flowers for how he did.
No,
even Hov said, "Yo,
Jada, who was he up against? Who was he up against? Dipset.
Right?
Jim Jones, 4th tier. 4th tier. Jim Jones ain't even ranked. Jim Jones and Joel's not even ranked.
Let's look. So Jim Jones and so it is a ranking because Jim Jones is with Uncle Murder according to you.
Yeah. Jim Jones ain't even worth mentioning. So Joel's ain't worth mentioning.
So that's it.
Jada Kiss in the second tier as well.
Okay. Let's hear. Give me 2 artists from each tier.
Okay, I would say.
Or 3 artists. Give me 3 artists from each tier.
Okay.
Top tier is Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas, right?
Right. Second tier, I'm going.
Jada, Fab, you already said
Jada,
that, right?
Yeah, Jada, Fab, of course. You could throw in Lupe. Because honestly, Lupe could arguably Arguably, Lupe could go in the top tier too. He just don't have a universal considered classic. Like I think Food and Liquor is a classic, but universally people don't consider that a classic.
Oh, so you going by what white folks say or whoever?
No, I'm just talking about whenever you. I'm not giving you my personal list. Like I'm just grading people accordingly. I'm not giving you.
This is your personal list. Ain't nobody ever said this a top 5.
Well, no. When me and my partners sit around and we talk about the ranking tiers, like the second tier is still an elite rapper. Like you're still elite in the second tier. That first tier, that's some shit that we'll probably never see again. We won't see people like that again, bro.
Continue though. Continue.
Kendrick Lamar, second tier. I'm putting Drizzy and Cole in the second tier also. Third tier, that's when you get to the DMXs.
This nigga right.
So DMX was the goodest rapper as Jadakiss and Fabulous? No, he wasn't, bro.
Yes, he was.
I'm talking about rap ability.
You talking about making songs?
I'm talking about rapping ability, Mark. I'm not talking about who can craft the song.
Now DMX did have some
ABC 1 2 3.
Yeah, DMX did, and they gonna kill me in the comments for this, but he wasn't a wordsmith sometimes. He was Rat Cat, Dog Fog.
He was a rapper. And that's what I always like, even what I say about Tupac. Tupac
being a rapper isn't just about the lyrics, though. It's about the delivery.
Right.
It's about the connection. But I want Megazord to tell me if DMX is on tier 3, who's right there with DMX on tier 3?
Wow.
Ice Cube, Bun B. I mean, like they can rap, bro. That's not disrespectful, bro.
Hey, you know you live in Texas, You know you live in Texas, Megazord.
Hey man, look here. I love Bun B, but Bun B is in that. So Bun B raps as good as Jadakiss. Let's go. Does he rap as good as Jadakiss?
No, not to me.
Okay, well then third tier, like I was saying.
I said not to me, but go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. There's no knock, but Bun B can still rap. That's what I'm saying. We got 3 tiers with respectable guys. Like, Busta Rhymes would be tier 2 also. Let me not let that slip. My Busta Rhymes definitely tier 2.
This is an whole episode by itself. I can't believe what I'm hearing and I'm loving it. Go ahead, baby.
I got to get in here eventually. I got to.
I got to too. I want to get through these tiers. I can't believe he's doing this.
Scarface would be arguably a tier 1, tier 2 ability. Like I could see if someone has him in tier 1 because what he did. Me personally, I would put Face. Just ability wise, I will put him in 2. But if someone says he's 1, I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't argue that. But I would put him in 2.
Okay, all right, but I want to get through this tier 5 so we can open this up. So
tier 5, it's gonna be a lot.
So we're in tier 4 now, right?
Yeah, 4. Ooh, the Noriegas of the world. The Noriegas of the world.
Nori got his.
And the shot keep coming.
Hold on. Did you give me 3 for tier 3? You said
DMX, Bun.
Okay, yeah.
Cube.
Okay, yeah. Tier 3. Ice Cube tier 3.
Cal.
What?
Method Man tier 3.
Say, bro. Okay. After Cal, say y'all rap me some.
Megazord, slow down. You don't have to defend it now. We just laughing. You gonna get a chance to break this down because people gonna react. Give me your tier. We on tier 4 now or tier 4?
We're on tier 4 now. Like I said, now you're getting into the Noriegas.
And who else with Nori on tier 4?
Ooh, Slim Cutter Calhoun. Niggas like that.
Now give me a bigger name than that. Like
Cool Breeze first album was the shit.
What about Prodigy from Mobb Deep? Where is he?
Prodigy arguably 2, 3. Like he's not 4. Like I just didn't say his name.
Big Pun. What tier?
Come on, bro. Punter in the top class, tier 1.
Okay.
I agree with you there.
Snoop Dogg. Where's Snoop at? Tier 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5.
He's definitely in the 3.
Okay, LL Cool J.
Cool J 2. He's in the second tier. He's definitely second tier.
He's a second tier rapper.
He's in the second tier. We're all talking about. Look here. We're
You
talking about
his whole body of his work, or you talking about 2022?
I'm talking about a bit. No, I can't
their
judge him. I can't judge him by 2022 standards. That's
Okay,
not
so
fair.
you judging
That's
these
not.
people by where they were at in their time.
I'm judging them
So
by
even
their
Ice
ability.
Cube, in their time though, Ice Cube ability during his moment. You're not judging Ice Cube on 2022.
I'm not. I'm judging him. I'm judging him in that moment. Yeah, I'm judging him in that moment. But listen. I should have said. Okay, let me say this. Tiers 1 through 3 are gonna all have legends in it.
Okay.
Like let's not say that.
Legend? Tiers
Hell no, he ain't no legend.
Fat Joe.
He's a podcast legend, maybe.
Fat Joe. What tier Fat Joe in?
I would put Joey Crack. I would put Crack in the 3rd tier.
Royce the 5'9".
That's 2nd tier.
Okay. So it's some guys who haven't reached super critical acclaim, but they're high.
Yeah. But I'm just going betting off a skill.
Okay. Anybody? Troy Graham, you want to get in? Oh, matter of fact, let's go to tier 5. Give me your 3 from tier 5. This is crazy. Oh, did you tell me what level Snoop was on? In your opinion? I'm gonna let my West Coast homies. And Tupac. They want to know about Pac.
Pac is definitely tier 2 as ability. Yeah. Pac 2. I'll give him
right
for
there with DMX with some of the way they would make them words rhyme though.
But not on Machiavelli. Machiavelli's different. Okay, Machiavelli's different. Machiavelli's different.
Okay, because I see where you're going with this. All right. Troy Graham, talk to me, man. What do you feel about Mega? Oh no, Megazord, go through tier 5. Let's wrap that up. Tier 5, and then we'll go to the chat.
Tier 5. Ooh, that's when you start to get into the
Thug, Mike Jones.
Yeah, the Luke Campbells, the Slim. Like you start touching niggas that I don't even really be considering. You know what I'm saying?
Young Jeezy, Rick Ross.
Nah, Ross.
Rick Ross said, what tier?
Ross tier 2, bro. Ross can rap, bro.
Oh shit.
Ross can rap, bro.
Young Jeezy, Gucci.
Jeezy 3, Gucci 4. He a good 4 too. He a good tier 4.
He working his way up to 3.
Nah, never. Like he worked his way up to 4.
He said Gucci plateaued. Gucci man plateaued.
Bro, I'm about to get shot behind this episode. I gotta take this one off the air, y'all.
Oh my God.
If y'all enjoying this one, enjoy it. Cause this one gonna be gone. Okay, now
hey, Pusha, tier 2 close to tier 1. Like, don't give me like Wayne, tier 2. If somebody said Wayne was tier 1, I couldn't argue because I think Wayne is the best punchline rapper of all time.
Just jump in. I ain't gonna be able to. We ain't gonna be able to stop like this, Troy. So just go. Jump in.
I gotta jump in. I'm not a big Wayne fan, so he's not even ranked by me. But if I'm in tier 1, my first 3 is KRS, Rakim, and Black Thought. That's my first 3. Tier 2, I will put DMX, Papoose, and Jadakiss. And I'm only gonna do 3. I ain't got the energy like Mega. And then tier 3.
You definitely don't sound like you got the energy, my brother. You sound like you sleep right now.
And then I'm tier 3. I'm gonna come with who am I coming with? I'll probably put Fabulous in there, maybe. And who's this other cat? Oh my God! Hold on, man. I'm coming. I had y'all laughing, threw his name out my head. But that's it from right now, because I can't think of it. Mega took all my damn energy.
We'll still be here. You sound like
took all my when he said so much. He said so much. He just threw me off. What you say about LL?
He said,
and Buster would be number in tier 2 as well, but that's because there's so many heavy hitters in tier 1. Buster would be the first one in tier 2 because he's so damn talented. But yeah, all right.
We got to get to the West Coast rappers. All right, Troy, I appreciate it. Get some rest, man. Hit us up. Love you, bro. Shout out to the Troy Graham Experience. Y'all make sure y'all pull up to the Troy Graham Experience tomorrow, along with Major Key Boxing and myself, man. We're going to support these brothers in a major way. Going to simulcast this interview. And hopefully we're gonna give him their first big show tomorrow. He got the real Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross, will be on Major Key Boxing tomorrow, 7:30. Tomorrow, 7:30. Major Key Boxing will be doing the Freeway Ricky Ross interview with Rick Glaser. So that's gonna be big for him. That's gonna be big for us because we are part of the neighborhood, and it's gonna be big for Troy Graham. And yeah, man, we're gonna spread the word out there. So let's support him. Look, Megazord, that guy Clips.
Yes, sir.
Clips, talk to me. How you order your son? You squared away now, right?
Oh yeah. I got on my laptop now. I'm good.
Cool. Talk to me, man. What you think about Megazord saying it's 5 tiers of rappers, and some of these niggas ain't got it?
I'll break it down. I'll break it down simple. I believe there's rappers and MCs, and if we go about a tier system, I'll take it to like maybe 4 tiers in both categories. You know what I'm saying? When like you have your God, you have your God MCs.
Okay.
You have your kings. You feel? You definitely have your lords, and you have your this is a gladiator right here. This is a warrior. But he's at general status at best. You feel what I'm saying? But you're not gonna try to shit on him. But the bottom tier of an MC is like, okay, he's definitely not just some rapping ass nigga. He can put some shit together. Now with rappers, the 4 tiers would be the guy who can make a hit, regardless of whether he was killing it or whatnot. This is a hit. The guy
we doing hit battles because now we bringing in
records. No, I'm talking about the tier. No, I'm talking about tiers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those type of rappers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to give them their flowers, but a lot of people would call them commercial. Then you got, say, a type of rapper who is all energy and the presence and like maybe their personality. You know what I'm saying? It's it's different things. And then so in the last 2 tiers would be just rappers who, yeah, he uses good beat selection or he's just catchy for whatever reason. But as far as trying to throw some of these rappers.
That was too many. That was too much, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe some niggas called it, but I ain't gonna lie. I kind of got thrown off. So how many you said it was certain?
I said there's a difference between MCs and rappers, and there's 4 of each.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that's what it is. So you got 4 MCs and 4 rappers.
4 types of MCs and 4 types of rappers.
Fair enough.
That's what I was getting at. And so my point is,
but let's not do that though. I get it though, but because you know what, rap does have subgenres. Whether
right, that's what I'm trying to include.
Want to accept it or not, we do have subgenres in rap. So you right. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many cats. Like hip hop is so diverse. There's so many cats that it's where my thing with what Megazord is when you're judging some of these cats, you got to really judge them in their moment. Like you can't judge LL looking like he's wrapped in tinfoil at the hip hop at the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? You got to judge LL when he's in his prime, and Jack the Rapper LL. And
you're right. You 100%. You're right, and I did because he was never as good as Rakim. He was never as good as Big Daddy Kane.
I agree with you there.
And that's why. 1,000,000%. See, because that shit didn't resonate with me, homie. Like,
well, yeah. Well, I'm not talking. I'm talking about ability. I'm just talking about ability.
I mean, that ability to make a hit or ability to make words rhyme. What are we talking about?
I was talking about ability to rap at a high level. Lil Wayne is nowhere on my list, but
hold up, that's be specific because you're being very subjective, and not when you say rap on a high level. That can be very subjective to some people. Be specific.
When I'm saying high level, I'm saying what you were saying with Fabulous, but not only punches, but have schemes and you doing this about songs that actually mean something in life. You're doing it about stories. It's the gamut of subject matter that you're able to do this with while exercising the entire English language, the onomatopoeias, the puns, metaphors, the similes, the entendres, like you flexing the entire vocabulary lexicon that you have available at you. I'm not saying read on no dictionary shit, but I'm just saying like rhyme words that doesn't traditionally rhyme together with a pattern within a pattern, but you got a punch and a scheme going on. I'm talking about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like being tier 2 is not a knock.
Hold on. What about this? Baby girl, just a thinking you dipping. What had me with the blues so hard you would think I was crippin'.
That shit's cool. Tier 2. That's tier 2 type of shit. It's cool. It ain't mind blowing. It ain't blow my mind.
Like in 2022, yeah.
No, even back then before its time, it wasn't nothing that niggas paused the shit over. Oh my god, niggas didn't pause that when he heard that. Niggas like, ooh, that nigga Fab. No, niggas like, boy, that nigga Fab, boy. No, you definitely was. It was definitely like, yeah, that nigga Fab, boy. He say that nigga there, boy. Niggas wasn't stopping the song over that shit. It wasn't Dynasty intro, nigga. Where you was like, what did he just say?
Hey, look, but how about this? That song gets probably more plays every year than the Dynasty intro.
You're right. I'm gonna be real with you. So does Bricks, all white bricks. That get played more than the Dynasty intro too. So what you?
What you talking about, nigga? Gucci. Shout out to all my tier 4 niggas, man. We in this bitch tier 4.
Say, bro, Gucci's a good tier 4. Like this nigga was tier 12 and he worked his way up.
Somebody said he was tier 6 before he was in jail.
Say if tier 6, you might well be 12. To be honest, like after, like when you cutting 5.
All right, look. Let's have some fun with this. Look, we got some names in the chat right here. Yo, shout out to everybody pulling up. Still, man. Yeah, man. We here. We doing a late night pull up. Black Wilson, what up, though? Cheese, what up? Latavia, what up? She said 11:11. I missed it earlier. I put it on the screen though. Let's go back. Let's see some of these names, bro. You said Buster. You said Buster. Major Key said Buster GOAT. What you mean tier 2?
He is, but he's a GOAT overall.
You said Snoop was tier 3. Pop was tier 2. Was Black Thought. Did you say what tier he was? No, hold it. Let me get this call. Yes. And we'll go back to Black Thought. 386. You want to mix? What's your name and where you calling from?
Yo, it's Major Key Boxing, Central Florida. What's going on?
Oh, what's up, Major Key? Yeah, man. I ain't got your number saved over here, bro. I'm in a.
Oh man,
yeah,
it's all right. We do a major meetup, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'll meet up with you instead.
Yeah, man. I ain't on the phone. I'm actually in the studio.
I feel you. I feel you. No, but this is blasphemy. I'm hearing blasphemous statements right now that Busta Rhymes and LL ain't goats, bro. Like they not tier 1.
What up?
Come on, dog.
We got to put a case on this nigga. Take his hip hop card.
Yo, what the hell? What the hell are we talking about here, man? Hey. Listen, man, I get, we definitely got to put a case, bro, because, you know what I'm saying, I give my shout-outs to my down south people, to my West Coast people, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We're coming up through the ranks, you know what I'm saying, like all these dudes that influenced my life, man. I know who influenced me more, and so that's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? Like who influenced me more as far as an artist, and then also just in hip-hop where I feel nostalgic feelings when I hear a certain song. You know what I mean? Like, you know, some of these names that are being dropped, for me, that some of the goats that are being said are goats are really just tier 2 to tier 3 for me. But for me, I remember LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying, in the 80s when it was a crack epidemic, you know what I'm saying? Cars drive by with the booming systems. Cars drive by. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like epic shit, bro. Like, you know, Mama said knock you out, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that's grade A shit. You know what I mean? LL Busta Rhymes, same shit, bro. Like, bro, after that whole East Coast, West Coast shit, fucking Busta Rhymes dropped that do-do-do-do-do-do. You know what I'm saying? You know, put your hands where my eyes could see, bro. That shit merged everything back together. Everybody forgot about the East Coast, West Coast beef because of that fucking song.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
It's just certain things, bro.
So Busta Rhymes. So you say Busta Rhymes, my brother, is definitely tier 1.
Absolutely, bro. For me, look, and again, this is subjective, but for me, Busta Rhymes and LL are like number 1 and 2 to me all time. But I got Pun up there too, just like so. I agree with him with Pun up there as well. But I gotta put Black Thought up there. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain names that weren't mentioned that we gotta understand that they have to be tier 1. You know, Scarface was like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because right now we in a different era doesn't mean that he wasn't as impactful as anybody else. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I like this though. I like this. I'm having fun with this. So you agree?
Yeah,
so do you agree that it is 5 tiers of skill sets when it comes to rappers?
I would have to really think about that, you know what I'm saying, on a normal day to see what I come up with as far as my own way of thinking. But that was definitely a good conversation piece. I can't lie about that. I'm not gonna say that's a good starting point, I should say. You know what I mean? Because maybe I'll agree with that once I think about it very deeply. But you know, just hearing it for the first time that this 5 tiers, it's definitely a controversial topic. Definitely something, some food for thought. You know what I mean? But I don't necessarily agree with it off top. I got to think about it. But definitely something to think about.
All right, well, I thank you, man. Thank you so much.
No doubt, man. Yeah, I didn't want to waste my battery because
plug this
it's late
interview
night.
tomorrow. Plug this interview. Got a big interview. Got the real Freeway Rick Ross, Rick Glacier, Major Key Boxing, Major Key interview with legends.
Absolutely, man. Listen, 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Major Key Boxing. Go check it out. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Because you know what I'm saying, like we definitely want to take some questions, but it'll probably be in subscriber only mode. So if you don't want to get left out, just go subscribe now if you're not subscribed. And at the end of the day, you know, we've had Rick Glacier on. He's no holds barred. He doesn't hold his tongue. You know, he speaks his mind. And Freeway Rick Ross, we definitely gonna pick his brain on some business shit. Yeah. So I mean, so 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bro. But I appreciate you having me on, bro. I wanted to call in because again, bro, that stream y'all be milking the damn battery, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening since I left, but I just didn't want to keep milking the battery.
Man, I already know. Drop the link for your channel in the chat, all right?
All right, bro.
My brother.
Hell yeah. And I already hit that notification bell, Major Key. You already know the vibes. But let me just real quick, man. Hey, yo, Deuce, I feel you, big homie. Because
Deuce pull up.
Yeah, for real. Like when that goes back to what I was saying about rappers and MCs, because like me and Deuce are talking about Brother Lynch Hung in the chat, and we're talking about that cult following. Like, you dig what I'm saying? And that's like, I use Brother Lynch Hung as always an example because being of a certain lifestyle and being a military brat throughout the 80s and 90s traveling, I use Brother Lynch Hung to gauge the cities I travel to. Because if these niggas was hip to Brother Lynch Hung, then I might be able to fuck with you, because I know that is that's like boutique hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's only for certain motherfuckers. And you can't call him not a top tier MC, but because he is such a subgenre to himself. No, you can't put him up there with the Nas and the Hoves, but go through this nigga's catalog and just listen to them bars and tell me this nigga.
But I mean to cut you off, but I think like I'm just talking about skill set. I'm not talking about when you put everything together. Because like I qualified my statement by saying from 1 to 3, you got icons in 1 to 3. But they all have varying skill levels into just the skill of rapping. Brother Lynch Hung, to me personally, is tier 2. That's how good the nigga is, bro. Brother Lynch Hung can rap.
Man, he is dangerous. Oh my God.
Can rap. Razzcash is tier 1 with his ability, bro.
Off nature of the threat alone.
Like he's tier 1 with his ability. Like I'm not like, but he's not a top 10 rapper of all time. Like I'm just going off skill set and ability. That's it.
And when you say that, you got, are you talking about the type of songs that they make? Like
I'm talking about.
Or you hold on, let me ask you.
Yes, sir.
Are you talking about the type of, like, okay, this song right here ain't nothing about selling no coke and drugs? I remember you brought it up earlier. Or are you talking about, okay, on this song you use a different flow and you bounced on it a different way? Or are you talking about twisting and bending words? Which what do you mean when you say skill set and ability? Is it song structure and topics? Is it the flow and how you bounce on a beat? Or is it how you twist and bend the words and what words you make rhyme?
It's some of all of that, but it's more so how lethal your pen is, period. Like when you rap, like when you could take Rakim for instance, and Cool G rapping those, Daddy Kane. When they were exhibiting that skill level, nobody had never seen or heard nothing like that at that high of a skill level. Like that's like that skill level was still higher than what most niggas are doing today. And we talking about niggas that's trying to be rappers. So I'm not sitting here saying Busta Rhymes' ability to craft a song is tier 1. His ability to craft a song to get niggas moving, tier 1. LL, tier 1. Nas, tier 2, tier 3, maybe.
Damn.
We're talking about to get niggas move. We're talking about to get niggas.
He kept niggas moving for 20 years right now.
No. When I'm talking about moving, what song can you put on in the club where niggas move the same way or feel the same way is when they hear "Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See."
That's a different type song, but Nas.
Well, that's
that If I Rule the World.
That's cool. Okay, now name me 5 more. Name me 5 more.
So I named 1, and now I got to name 5 more.
You right? Because I can name 10 with Busta Rhymes. Because I can name 10. You know why? Because I can name 10 with Busta Rhymes. You know why? Because I can name 10 with Busta Rhymes.
Why you do that?
No, I'm not. No, but I'm saying to let niggas know that I grade fairly, bro. I could name 10 songs you could play niggas move with LL.
I could probably make 10 for Nas.
That you could play in the club where niggas gonna move to.
Yeah.
They're gonna move, all right, out the goddamn club.
Okay, so it depends on now what club you talking about. A club in Texas, or you talking about a hip hop spot that plays that type of shit all night?
I'm not talking about
those hip hop clubs. And Nas shit stand out when you play it beside Little Brother, or it stood out. And they playing that Little Brother.
Man, come on, bro. Look, bro.
This hip hop spots, bro. I go.
Bro, we all go to little lounges. No, we all go to little lounges. I'm talking about clubs.
Man, Mark's in Atlanta.
I'm in Dallas, partner. Trust me.
Those two.
I'm just saying, trust me. Like Atlanta is the strip club capital. It ain't the club capital. It's the strip club capital.
My G, I'm telling you, it's clubs here, bro.
I know. Come on, bro. I know it is.
First Atlanta. Watch me instigate it.
I know. No, I'm just saying. I know it is, but I'm telling you, Dallas nightlife is a little different, bro, because they got something for everybody. I'm pretty sure Atlanta does too.
Okay. I get you, homie. I get you. You're right. Nas's biggest and most impactful records are songs like One Mic, Rewind, If I Ruled the World, Daughters, like shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That ain't no knock, but that's not a knock on his greatness.
I know I can. They ain't playing that in the club. I get it.
That's why I said he gonna get niggas to move in the wrong direction.
He got a Uchi Wally though. He got Uchi Wally.
He got the Hot Girls remix. Yeah, and niggas don't listen to that. Niggas don't listen to that in the club.
Look, they ain't playing where you put your hands where your eyes can see in the club like that neither.
I mean, not today, of course.
Right, but when that song was out, they played "You Owe Me" with him and G1. G1 was hot.
Yeah, but they wasn't
and
like
I'm older than you, Megazord. I was outside.
Hey, you gotta understand. Everybody I hung out with was older than me, so I was everywhere they was at.
Actually, but it's all good. It's fair enough.
Well, no, I'm not. Like I said, that's no knock on Nas.
No,
that's just for Busta.
I was about to say I was overseas in the army at that time, but I was like, whoa, I ain't that old. Nah, I know I heard this. I was on the bus.
No, so that's what I'm saying.
I was on the bus.
That's why I said in crafting a song that makes everybody move. Yeah, Busta is ahead of Nas. LL is ahead of Nas on that. Like that ain't no knock on Nas though. That's Busta Rhymes and them. That's like one of their specific gifts. So like I'm not arguing with Major Key at all. Busta Rhymes is worthy of GOAT status. I'm not arguing that at all. Like I tried to be.
It's personal. Let's go through this list because I want Clips to jump in on this too. Clips, we got some names in here. I want you to tell me the tier, and I want Megazord to tell me the tier too. So we only got through one, and we got to show the West Coast some love. Clips, go first. Meg Dre, shout out to my sister, Blue Dream, the Queen, and Megazord. Tell me what you think it is. And Clips first though. Go ahead, Clips.
Hold on. Go let Megazord go ahead. I'm doing something.
All right.
Mac Dre with that romper room.
He sound like he dropped the weed and he picking it up right now off the floor. Like damn, gotta pick the buzz out the carpet. But I'm joking.
Mac Dre and that romper room movement throughout the Midwest is one of the biggest underground movements in rap history. So, like, and giving him his flowers first.
So we counting movements now?
No. I'm just pointing out because Mac Dre as a rapper, he's tier.
Oh, that's
Mac
why
Dre as a, yeah. Come on, bro.
Oh
no,
man,
but I understand it, bro, because that shit it was really the birth of hyphy. Like shit he was doing was really the birth of that shit. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to rap skill, niggas didn't tune in to Mac Dre to be for nigga to rap to them. It was everything. It was the beat. It was what he was rapping about. It was them niggas dancing and shit. Like it was different. It was really more than the ability of rapping with Mac Dre. Like if you want me to put him in a tier, he a little bit better than Gucci Mane, but
wow.
Like I like Mac.
I can't let you do that. Mac was hot.
He was bro. Mac was, but I'm not taking nothing from him. But when you listen to Mac Dre, was you listening for, or was you listening for that song? Cause that shit finna get everything moving. Like tell the truth, Clip.
Hold on. You said were you listening for him? And when you said that, it forgot the story.
I'll answer that question after you take the call, Mark. Go ahead.
All right, thank you so much. Let me do this.
Call from Troy Graham. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Sure. I gotta
to
press
accept, press 1.
A nigga in jail?
I don't know. I ain't know. I gotta say he called his new phone line. I got 2 phone lines in here now, man. We grinding. That's why that's the Troy, you call the backup line. We got the backup line for like so when we have 2 phone lines and the phone lines jumping like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Mega to answer the question about where he placed Black Thought, because I think you asked him that, and then I went off on something else.
Good question.
Where do you rank Black Thought?
Black Thought isn't 1 or 2. Like someone said 1, I wouldn't disagree. Someone said 2, I wouldn't disagree. Like, come on, bro. Black Thought is Black Thought. Like,
yeah.
Like ability. Yeah, Black Thought is. Come on, bro. It's black. He's Black Thought, bro. Like
I'm laughing because somebody said in the chat. They said Troy called and collect. Rob G said it. Look, he said call collect. Troy said I'm still here. I ain't never going away. This is my show. Mark told me it was my show a year ago, and it's still my show.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's her show too. Troy.
That's hilarious. But I'm gonna be honest. You sound a lot biased to the East Coast rappers, man. When it comes to the Southern rappers, because you quick to big up the Lil Waynes and everybody else, but you said something. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I don't even remember. It had to be something with LL that sparked me, and I don't remember everything you said.
Well, I'm just talking about. I'm just strictly talking about ability. I'm not talking about overall, because when you say overall, LL would be a tier 1 artist overall. For his contributions, and a lot of these tier 3 dudes on a skill, they would be tier 1 in their contributions to hip hop and what they've done. Like, skill set with like you could be the most like Mos Def. Mos Def is one of the most skillful dudes of all time, but his music don't resonate like that, and his contribution isn't as deep as a Snoop's. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna always lean toward balance. Like Scarface, tier 2, tier 1 to me. Like it was just off skill alone, but it was more than skill that made Scarface who he was.
I would put Scarface in scale 1 or 2 because of his lyrics. Because I'm a reader. I'll go and read your lyrics, and that's how I judge a lot of these rappers. I read their lyrics and all that, and then I listen to it. So yeah, Scarface has always been good, but all right, man, and stop with the bias, man. But good Lord, boy.
I'm not biased. I'm not, boy. I mean, how many? I'm not biased at all, bro. Like I said, a lot of dudes who don't have a big like Razzcast. Razzcast is a West Coast rapper, bro. A lot of people don't know who Razzcast is, but for those who know Raz,
him and Too Short are just not. They're not good to me whatsoever. I don't see nothing about them.
You ain't heard Razzcast. If you heard Razzcast, Troy, you would like Razzcast. Trust me.
I think I have, because I think I used to get him confused with 5'9" over here. And why didn't anybody mention, Crooked Letter, or how you say that? That's his name, right?
Crooked Eye.
Crooked Eye. That boy.
Crooked Eye tier 2. He tier 2 to me.
Yeah, he a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm going. I'm going.
Now, Mark, you had asked me earlier about some honorable mentions, and so let me go on and give my list. First of all, you always got to give the God Twister his love. You know what I'm saying? That Adrenaline Rush album, and then years later when he came back with the Kamikaze, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? He'll do things that can't nobody duplicate to this day. Me on some, I got one for you, Megazar, on some down south shit. I was heavily influenced by that whole Suave House Tony Draper movement. I still think Tila, Peace of Mind, and Tila's second album, that was crack. And actually, if you look at that Tila's album and you look at even all these trap rappers' albums till this day, and that's what I was saying earlier about Cool Breeze from Dungeon Family. All them niggas, a lot of niggas doing are recreating Tila and fucking Cool Breeze's album from the early '90s. Them niggas,
come on, you know I rock
in
with
the early
Tila.
'90s. You know
I had no choice but to rock with Tila. But I'm gonna go further with you. What about Young Bleed? You talking about somebody don't get his flowers? Bleed don't get his flowers, bro.
Talking about nigga what? Give a
nigga
fuck, nigga what?
Give a what? Full of that weed. I get propelling on the block.
Right
Say,
there,
bro.
stop right there, Megazar. Now,
Yeah.
what level of rap was that you just did? Nigga what? Like you is that was just level of rap, Megazar?
No, that was just a part of his song.
Okay, I'm just saying, but that's what y'all just got.
Well, no, because that was a break. Like that was just like a part of that song. But no, Young Bleed can really rap.
All right, well, shit, you got Trick Daddy on that list? What tier is Trick Daddy?
Trick is 3, cause www.thug.com. I love that album.
Man, you disrespectful, man.
Okay, so what? I wake up every morning dressed in black. Hold up, every morning I get dressed in black. Tell me what Trick Daddy song? Yeah, that's Trick Daddy. The one that Mark want to put in tier 2. Nah, probably I can't put you in tier 2 with that, bruh. But he's a respectable 3. He'll respectable. You know what? If I'm gonna put Trick Daddy in 3, I gotta put Mac Dre in 3 because Mac Dre was better than Trick Daddy. And it wasn't even close.
Yeah, and like you know what I'm saying, like for real, you got people like like I was saying in chat, the Brother Lynch Hungs. You got your you got MC8 who was such a niche, you know, said such a niche in his own little genre. You got Tech 9. Who is still Tech 9 hip hop community said, Kansas nigga, if you ain't running around with Yuck Mouth and them and the regime killers, we don't even want to hear you. And Tech 9 went and created his own genre and his own fan base to where he still doesn't need mainstream hip hop till this day.
Right. Nah, yeah. Come on, bro. If you know anything about Tech 9, like Tech 9 was one of those Midwest, like the pause. I know niggas finna say something, but the tongue twisters. Even though we know the best out of that is Twister. And like Twister tier 2 to me. For you to rap that fast and still have subject matter and bars and everything, come on, Twister out of sight, bro.
Hey yo, y'all remember Twister's verse on the Puff Daddy No Way Out album?
Of course I do.
I can never watch a soul die. Plus you a man and you too fly. But who are you? A pimp nigga named Twister from the cold
side. I've been shot at and stole on. Never tested for what time to the bones of the on. So I asked the father what I did so wrong. But shit, it was hard for me besides chief and the smell of feast when the beat boom. Motherfucker steady falling. Come on, bro.
Y'all niggas killing me with the karaoke, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dying laughing every time. Cause when y'all do it, it's like y'all doing it. Pause.
Taylor, at your neck. Taylor, at your neck.
Hold up, cause I don't want to bury this. Y'all doing it like y'all rushing to get it done, and instead of doing it how the artist delivered it, and I think y'all don't give them credit when y'all speed through the rhymes sometimes. But that one was that was just me just trying to make a little joke. Let me say this, man. Shout out to he said the best double time cadence rapper Leatherface. Is Leatherface?
Yeah, Leatherface is another name for Crazy Bone.
Yeah, he said is Leatherface. I'm just trying to, people be doing type to text, so they hit. Ain't nobody out there in this chat proofreading. Tech 9 pimp so hard. I want. Did you say where you put 8 Ball and MJG? Where you rate them at? Did I miss that, or did y'all already do it?
I didn't do it. People going for me. I think MJG is actually better than 8 Ball, and I know I used to catch flack down here all the time, because they would say, "No, 8 Ball, a lyricist, and his double discs." But I always thought MJG was a better rapper. They're right. They're right there.
I think 8 Ball plateaued, and MJG
he did. And that's
that
what I'm
double
saying.
album was its plateau, but that double album was a classic that was still slept on. That could, if it came out right now, it would fuck up. It would fuck up this scene.
No, it definitely was a class. Like, but Mark hit it on the head. 8 Ball did plateau, because by the time 2000 came around, MJG was.
Oh yeah, by the time 8 Ball and MJG went to Bad Boy, it was more back to the MJG show, like it was kind of on Coming Out Hard, their first album. But yeah, sometime between albums,
Friend of Foe.
Right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. 8 Ball.
So can I go? Yeah.
Yeah,
they was clipping, bro.
Man, straight clipping. You can't come on now. Like they kept Tennessee right for a long time as we was waiting for while 3 6 Mafia and all like them were still finding their stride, and the other Tennessee cats were still trying to find their voice and platform. I mean, we had OGs like Tommy Wright III, you know what I'm saying, who was doing it. But if you was outside of Tennessee or weren't living a certain lifestyle, you don't know nothing about Tommy Wright III, who was basically a Tennessee Brother Lynch Hung. But 8 Ball and MJG were doing it though.
Somebody said, did you say Short Dog? Did y'all rate Short Dog? They said Short Dog top tier. They also said Messy Marv.
Messy Marv, shout out to Messy Marv. That was dope. Shout out to Cool Keith.
Did y'all do Too Short? Did y'all say what tier Too Short was on? I think Megas are about to put Too Short at tier 5.
No, Too Short's damn near. He's 2 and he's 1.
He's 5 or 4. I'm telling you, based on what Megazord's scale is, Too Short about to be 4.
Ability. Short, I'm giving Short 3. I'm gonna give Short 3 because the thing about it is his ability.
But Gucci Man is 4.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Too Short has songs like The Ghetto. Now he wasn't blowing your mind with wordplay, but he described the ghetto to a T. To a T. Getting it? Come on, bro. Like, that's when Too Short was hitting his stride, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would put him, and my thing is in the 3, of course you have ranks in that 3. I would put him in the lower half of that rank in the 3.
Can y'all see this list I got on the screen? This is a list right here. It say 50 best rappers. Can you see this list?
Yeah.
Clips, you see the list? Yeah. Now I didn't make this list, but we're gonna go through this list real quick, and I want you guys to go through and tell me the tier that you placing these guys in. All right. They got Joe Budden number 3. What? I never asked you that. Where you got my boy Joey at?
Buttons, skill wise, 2, and 2 for a solid 2 at that.
Okay.
Wait. Who? We starting from 50?
Oh, I got something scrolling at the bottom. I can't even see 50. Let me see.
Well, nah,
let's start at 50 and 25, so we can cover that up. Raekwon the Chef. Let's do that. Clips. What you got? What tier you got? Raekwon and Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd Banks is definitely probably in the 20s. Raekwon, I'm a Woo baby for life. And that he's the God's a solid dude. I had a moment to build with him. So Raekwon's definitely got to go up into the top 15, probably 10.
And I said Lloyd Banks or Raekwon. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna put that on the screen for the people.
What do I put him at? Like my official ranking?
Give me Raekwon too, Clips.
Oh no, I told you Raekwon.
That was the one you made. I thought you said that was Lloyd Banks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks is in the 20s for me, probably about maybe somewhere between 24 to 21. But Raekwon.
Tier?
Oh, tier? Oh, we're gonna go by the top 5 tiers. Okay, top 5 tiers. Lloyd Banks is definitely a 2. Raekwon is a god MC in my opinion.
So he's a tier 1.
I'm not mad at. I personally I'm putting him on the same tier. Well, no, Banks. No, yeah, more or less, yeah. Banks was a knockout Fabulous to me. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't as potent as Fabulous, but Banks got the job done.
You know what? I agree with that. I agree with that comparison. It was. I won't call him a knockoff Fabulous, but a lot of the things he did, Fab did better.
He called that nigga knockoff.
He's so disrespectful today. I'm telling you, somebody check
Yo,
this
he
man's
in rare
temperature.
form, bro. That's why I ain't in the live yet. Cause I don't know what he gonna say next, yo. I'm like, bro. So Raekwon or Lloyd Banks, who would y'all pick?
Raekwon, it's not even close.
Right, all day.
Chad, I want y'all to put an R or an L. Y'all ain't got to type the whole word out. Just type R or L. R or L. And I'm gonna know what y'all pick. And we're gonna go to the next one. R or L. Okay. I see some names out there, Deuce. What up, Mike? Okay, thank you, Mike. Mike, I like Mike already. I like Mike. Mike know how to follow instructions. And he kept it moving. Appreciate it. I want to go to the next one. Y'all see the list on the screen, right? So I want to make it all the way to the top. So I'm gonna ask y'all where y'all rank these guys. But by the time we get to number one, it's gonna be Twister or Jay-Z. So y'all see where we're going with this, right? Y'all see where we're going with it, right?
Yep, we get it.
All right. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna pick the class. I mean, we're gonna pick the tier. Okay, we're gonna pick the tier, and then we're gonna say where we at. So when I ask y'all the tier 1 through 5, we already got the rules laid out. We know the ground rules of the game. 1 through 5, you're gonna tell me they tier. Tier 1 is Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Tier 5 is as low as who was the 3 you said, bro?
Tier 5, I don't even know if we got down that Gucci Man then.
No, Gucci Man was tier 4.
Yeah, tier 5. Uncle Murder, I guess. Shit.
Uncle Murder, Mano.
Mano better than Uncle Murder.
Okay, but are they on the same tier though?
Nah, Mano got him.
Sheik Luch. We're like, we need 3.
Sheik Luch is a 3.
Okay,
almost a 2.
I'm asking. Shit. I'm going by you. I don't think that, but you grading on the curve right now. I see.
Well, no, my thing is if you want me to tier overall, that's a whole that's different. If I'm tiering overall, that's different.
I just need 3 people for tier 5, the bottom tier. Papoose.
Nah.
Papoose hard.
Nah,
Young, little Scrappy. Like I need
Lil Scrappy ain't that bad. He ain't that bad.
Future is Future tier 5.
Future not bad, bro. Future not bad.
You got him at. I'm asking you. I don't know.
I got Future in tier 3.
Okay, look at anybody on this list right here that you see. Are they tier 5? I'm trying to just get. I'm just trying to get a scoring scale for the chat.
Nah, ain't nobody on this list. Ain't nobody on this list tier 5.
Okay, so is Jim Jones tier 5?
Damn.
4. I'll give him 4.
Give me 2 other people to sit beside.
Uncle Murder in tier 5. Fabo.
Okay.
Snooty Wild.
Shit. Let me think of one of these young niggas that's trash.
Oh, so 5 is. Hold up. 5 is a trash list. I thought 5
is trash can.
5 is just anybody who with a record deal. That's Soulja Boy.
Yeah, even though Soulja Boy better than Uncle Murder, but he's still in tier 5.
Soulja Boy is definitely better than Uncle Murder. But
matter of fact, Soulja Boy tier 4. I gotta put some respect on Big. I gotta put some respect on Big Draco name.
You better respect Big Draco. Hey, so no, let's get this clear before we go to the list.
No, look, I don't want nobody to go anywhere else other than giving me 2 names to fill in tier 5.
That's what I said. Tier 5 is the tier 5, the trash can.
I say Fabo, Uncle Murder, and Cuckoo Cal.
Who?
Cuckoo Cal. You remember the In My Project? You remember Cuckoo Cal?
I remember that song. In My
the Because I Got Hot nigga. What's that nigga name?
Afro Man. Afro Man is because
Bobby Shmurda definitely tier 5 because he trash.
True, we some hot niggas.
Young M.A.
On my boys when we shot like shit like that. All right.
Young M.A. tier 4. She ain't that bad, but she tier 4.
All right, so then we got tier 5. Tier 5 is Fabo, Uncle Murder, Bobby Shmurda. Tier 1 is Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Tier 3, so y'all will know the middle is Snoop, DMX, and Ice Cube. All right, so now everybody knows what the game that we're playing is. Tier 1 is Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Tier 3 is guys who can't quite fit in tier 2 for Megazord. but they are still it's still DMX, it's still Ice
great.
Cube.
It's
They're
still
still
great.
Busta Rhymes, and you can
Now
make an
Buster tier
argument for
2.
them, huh?
Buster tier 2.
Okay, who else you had? You had DMX, Ice Cube, and Snoop. DMX, Ice Cube, Snoop. All
Right.
right there, tier 3.
Right.
Could be tier 2 to some people.
Yeah, and yeah. Cube, early Cube. Somebody say that's tier 2 to them. I bow to that.
Trap Buddha, this ain't me, man. This is we just talk. First of all, I didn't make this list. We about to just put this list on just to play this game. Y'all know we play gaming lounge games over here too. So we didn't pick this list. We just going through it. All right. So we're gonna have some fun with the list. All right. So we just got through that. Let's go. We're gonna speed this up too, guys. We're gonna try to do this in about 30 or less. T.I., what tier do y'all put T.I. on?
2.
T.I.'s tier 2.
Yeah, I'll get tip 2.
Y'all give T.I. 2. What about Buster?
2.
Definitely 2.
All right, so T.I. or Buster?
I'm taking Buster.
This one we had a debate. Now tell me why both of y'all picking Buster over T.I.
Buster's range. I get T.I. is great, but T.I. is great and he gives you so many things, but it's either T.I. or Tip. Buster being Buster can give you a range from a smooth flow to the crazy energy to he can give you something that's laid back and soulful to a classic fucking New York banger.
Let me let my guy right here get his bars off. He's a man of few words, but very powerful words. I feel like I'm Donald Trump talking to Putin every time I talk to him, or vice versa, however you wanted to go. But I was like, he spoke so powerfully. He was very strong in his beliefs. My brother right here from the West Coast, I wish you nothing but health, wealth, and prosperity, my brother. Happy New Year again. I don't know when you stop telling people Happy New Year, but it's a blessing to see another year, man. And life, just to have life is great. Deuce, how do you feel?
I'm feeling good right now. Thanks for the pleasantries, my brother. How y'all living tonight?
I'm trying to be nice. I know you about to cuss me out. So look.
So what the 5? What's going on, brother?
Deuce, I know you about to cuss me out, man. So I'm trying to be humble.
Talk
to us, man. What do you think of this tier of Megazord has a tier scheme? He said rappers come in tiers. You got Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas at tier 1, and at tier 5, you got guys who made it. They got on. They were successful, but that is Uncle Murder. That is
Shawty Low.
Oh, damn. See, you added one to it. Rest of death. He got Shawty Low on that list.
Yeah, there's a tier, but who decides the tier? I don't know about that.
You as a person, you as an audience, as a fan. It's
Biggie,
up to you. It's no right or wrong.
He put Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas in the same tier. Snoop in tier 3 when Snoop sold more than all of them. But
I wasn't basing it on that, because I said if I was to do an overall, if I was grading them overall, it would be different. I was just going off pure rap ability when I started this list. But if you're which
is also a perception, correct?
Well, yeah, it's my personal taste. It's my personal taste. It's no right or wrong answer. All I'm saying is, but if I was doing, I'm cognizant of mind enough to know that if I was doing overall, a lot of this shit would look different. Biggie couldn't stand next to Snoop. He didn't live long enough for one, and that's being disrespectful to Snoop.
For real, man. Snoop sold more than Biggie then, and made better songs.
Snoop is an icon. Like Snoop is an icon in this rap thing. Ain't too many icons in this, bro. Snoop is one.
Talking about, but look, but maybe you missed that part, Deuce, when earlier we established early that we're not talking about record sales. We're talking about skill. And even then I questioned the brother. I said, skill how? Do you mean the type of songs they make? Are you talking about how they twist and bend words? Are you talking about are they rapping fast? Or because some people can rap slow and some people can rap slow and rap fast. Some people only rap fast. So I asked them about that as well. So you want to play the game with us as we go through to give the West Coast some representation on this?
Yeah, my son just laid down, so I'm clearing the background right now. We can do all that for sure.
All right, look, we ain't gonna. I promise. Look, I'm gonna try not to be that long because Everything goes back to normal for me tomorrow, man. The vacation's been over. It's back to the full-time grind. And some of y'all know what I mean when I say what I mean when I say these things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So let's get right into it. Let me put this list on the screen again. Disclaimer: I didn't make this list. I just typed in the best rappers. I got a screenshot, put it on the screen just so we can play this game. Shout out to Jules Gaming.
This is Peter Rosenberg list. I remember this list came out last year.
No, it came out. No, Peter what ended up being the one making this list. I remember he had Joe Budden on his list, but him and Joe Budden was beefing at this time.
Bro, this is the list. This is the list. This is his list.
This is his list. All right. So this Peter's list. All right. We're just using this as a reference point for rap names, okay? But then we're gonna put a twist on it just because it's 25 on this side, 25 on that side. We'll have fun. All right.
Well, take off AZ first of all. Take that off.
No, you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. Let me host this show, dudes. You're gonna be able to say it when we get there. So we are at Drake. What tier is Drake on? What tier is 50 Cent on? And is it Drake or 50 Cent? Who will win? Let's start with Deuce. Go ahead, Deuce. What tier do you put Drake on? What tier do you put 50 Cent on?
Oh, I think they're both on top list. Well, it depends on how you're looking at it, man. Like, is it now?
It's about how you look at it.
Yeah, well, I think they're both on the top tier. Both of those guys, big impactful records. Got some songs with bars, some songs with singing. They're both top list to me, top tier on the list to me. If I'm choosing to pick one,
1 through 5, Drake, 1 through 5, Deuce.
Both on 1 to me.
All right,
if you ask me to pick one, I'll pick 50 over Drake. I'll pick 50 over Drake.
All right, go ahead, Clips.
I'll give them.
You put them on, and where do you put them against each other as well?
I'll give it Drake at tier 2, 50 2 or 3, depending on my mood, and so naturally I would lean towards Drake over 50 Cent.
Mega. Go ahead, Megazord.
Drake definitely tier 2 for me. 50 on his best day he's bottom tier 3, but most days he's a 4. So I'm going with Drake.
Man, Mega don't care today.
Megazord, I got to do a solo episode with you, bro. Just hip hop. Me and you, like I did with Dre Ray when we did that other one. Stop. Yeah. We got to do that. And look, we ain't gonna make it all the way through this list, guys, because I gotta get to this boxing topic. So we'll start this one, and I do half of this, and we'll do the other half tomorrow. So we can do both sides of it. Because I already put this link in other places where they expect some boxing talk tonight.
Hey, well, I gotta leave, Mark. So I mean,
you gotta leave anyway. Cool.
I'm gonna say, if
we can, let's table this, and we'll come back to this part tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Let's table this one. Yeah. Let's table this one. But this is what we'll do tomorrow on the flagship show. That's what we'll be doing. We're gonna put these rappers in tiers. Tomorrow it'll be an all hip hop show. Unless something major breaks in the news, but we'll do all hip hop tomorrow. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, bro. And y'all know, like I say, Clips, brother from another 5. Shout out to my 5 over there, Big Slime. I see you, bro. It's all love, man. Fuck with all y'all brothers. Appreciate you, Mark.
I want you on this. I can't do this episode without you because this is definitely your topic, bro. So I'll make this a clip and I'll drop this tomorrow to let people know what we're talking about, and we'll pick this up tomorrow.
Right, and I might write a little piece.
Have the other one. I'll make this episode part 1 and tomorrow be part 2.
All right, I might create a little thesis. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Megazord, man, you gotta send me that email, man. You want me to send you the email again in private chat?
No, I wrote it down on the sticky tab. I got it right on my screen right here. I just ain't did nothing with it. But I'll link with you as soon as I get off the phone. Give me a couple minutes because I let my head down.
Already.
All right, good shit. Good shit. Be safe, bro.
Man.
God bless. God bless. Hell yeah. So, dudes, let me get your take, man. We're gonna speed through this a little bit because I want to go. I don't want to bury this because I think this is so dope. It's a topic of its own. You feel me? But let me ask you this, Clips. Go ahead. Drake or 50 Cent? I gotta get your take.
I already told you. I think Drake's definitely tier 2, and 50. He's yeah, lower 3, and but you could give him tier 2 if he's in his moment. I wouldn't argue with nobody, but me, I think he's a 3, and so I'm definitely going with Drake. I stand on
that. DMX, Rick Ross. Go ahead, Deuce. What tier do you got? DMX. What tier you got? Rick Ross.
It's crazy as fuck to me. I've never met anybody who like was bumping Rick Ross like that's now on the radio. But I guess people really like that nigga. But DMX by far. Rick Ross, man, hell no. Hell no.
So what tier you got DMX in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
2.
2. Why is he not number 1? Or why is he not in tier 3?
Well, DMX is really like a certain genre type of music. You know what I mean? He had some other kind of songs that was like songs that he didn't really do all the time, but DMX really was like one style of music. So that's what I'm saying. He's in the top 2. He was an A+ at that style, but it was only one style. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Clips.
I give DMX a top tier 3, and Rick Ross is actually a tier 3 at the top 2. And I'll actually go with Rick Ross because Rick Ross, I bump Rick Ross every now and then.
Okay, there you go. See?
I listen to Rick Ross.
Let nobody.
Yeah,
I just a bell in the chat, and you got Clips on the panel. They're getting busy. They're getting jiggy with that shit.
And then the reason why I'm going with Rick Ross is because Rick Ross gave you full albums. DMX's albums are very one-dimensional, always have been. You know, you rob a couple niggas, you make a deal with the devil, you talk to Damien, you pray about it, rape a bitch, rob some niggas, pray about it, and then you know what I'm saying, you got a couple feature songs, and then you know
disrespectful.
I love DMX, but come on, man, I love X. I love X. You don't understand. I had to change my whole style because of X. That's why I don't like yelling in my music because everyone compared me to him when he dropped. So as soon as he came out, like, no, for real. I used to be so fucking hyped when I rapped. And then everyone would be like, because it's even like on that Love or Lust song, Call It Love. Because when I do that, my voice gets raspy. And so as soon as DMX dropped and everyone was like, oh, you sound like X, I was like, I got to change every fucking thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like X, I got a special love for X, but his albums, by the time he got to this third album, I peeped the formula. It's like, okay, you're going to rob a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're going to relapse, talk to the devil. You know what I'm saying? You're going to talk to a bitch real quick. Then you're going to shoot the bitch's boyfriend. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Say a prayer. Get on a song with the Locks. I get it. And I loved it. But it was one-dimensional.
Damn, bro. You want to reply to that, Deuce?
I like what he feeling. Like I said, he was an A+ at his style, but you know what I mean? That's pretty much all it was. But you know, it's better than Rick Ross shit, though, definitely.
Oh, shit, let's move forward. Damn, let's move forward. Y'all boys. Tough crowd tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tough crowd. Let me see where we at with it though. Where we at though? I think we'll stop at 20. So tomorrow we'll do the 20 and up. Royce the 5'9", LL Cool J. What tier do you put both of those guys in?
I put LL Cool J in tier 1. I think LL Cool J probably the greatest rapper ever. Him and Pop.
Tell us why. Break that down.
Yeah, I think I said in the chat earlier. LL covered the whole map. He'll battle your ass. He'll take your girlfriend. He'll be on some fly shit, some workout shit, some club shit. He got it all covered, bro. For like 50 years too. And Royce,
he said for 50.
It's 50 years.
That's about, homie. 30,
he said since he was 2, he been entertainment.
Nigga, I've been about 40s and LL been popping since I was a baby. So he getting close to that 50. He knocking at his door.
LL one of the only rappers on the West Coast we listened to. We didn't really listen to all that screaming and hollering like Run DMC and shit. We listened to like, you know, we still listen to
LL at tier 16, homie.
Damn, Mike, you a savage.
Oh no, he said number 1. Oh, hold on. Drake is partner. Hey, Mike, I don't even know what you talking about. Renee. Is L number one? Let me see. Maybe he was 16 when he was listening to it, or he's talking about Royce. I don't even know. Mike Azarel, you gotta be specific, man, when you throw them numbers out there. But it's all good. We ain't gonna block you regardless. Say what you want to say.
Yeah, since he was 16 years old. You're right. Exactly. Same like Nas. Just like Nas. Like I always tell I was talking to some younger artists a couple weeks ago and they was like, "Well, I know sometimes people say about our content, but you know I'm young, I'm still learning." And so I played 4 songs. I played the first 4 songs off Illmatic and I said, "You know he was 16, 17 when he wrote and recorded those."
Mm.
Oh, it was so funny because all them little niggas just shut up. I'm talking about niggas sitting there with the blunts in their hand, just smoking, like not even smoking it, just burning, just staring at the speakers, like because they're too young. They never actually sat and heard Nas. They know who Nas is, but they never heard that album. And then it never dawned on them. Yeah, he was 16, nigga. You 21. So miss me with that. I'm young. That's why I ain't got content. Shit.
Really, man, really, all those dudes were hella young back then. And you think about it now, how like the rappers are young now, but these young rappers now ain't touching what the young rappers were doing back then.
Then also not to sound like an old curmudgeon that's lamenting the glory days.
Royce the 9.
Yeah, not to go into the glory days of it, but remember when we was that age, it was a different time, and we were actually doing things that most of these cats probably don't even start doing nowadays for real until they're in their mid or late 20s. We was doing it in high school.
You're right. Yep.
A different culture, different time. Right. And so Royce the 5'9" is definitely top tier 2. LL is definitely a GOAT. And outside of his outfit at the Hall of Fame, I'm gonna give it to LL. Boss.
Yeah, to me, Royce is overrated because his connection with Eminem. Royce should be another backpack rapper somewhere if he wasn't down with Eminem.
Nah, I believe Royce the 5'9" is Eminem's AZ. If you're gonna Eminem, like AZ is to Nas, Royce the 5'9" is to Eminem, because how AZ is just a god MC in his own right, but he stood next to something that just is a life of his own. Royce the 5'9" kind of has that same thing going because by himself he stands tall, but remember you heard his first name as the guy that's with Eminem.
I know, but AZ shined on those tracks, man. Royce the 5'9" just like, I don't know, bro. His bars never really reached me. I heard a lot of his shit.
You know what, my G? I'm gonna give you that. That's your point. That's your point because you got it right. Because life's a. I still argue with niggas to this day. Life's a bitch. That's AZ song.
Yeah. Right. Let's move forward because we're going a last one for the night on this list. Lupe, Fiasco, and The Game. What tier you put those two guys in? Lupe, Fiasco. What tier is he?
To me, Lupe is in the top 2 or 3. I want to say Game's like 4 or 5, but I fuck with Lupe a lot. Lupe hard.
And Lupe or The Game. If your last $10, who or your last $20, who album you buying?
Now that's a different sub. That's different. Who album you gonna buy? Because you're gonna buy an Interscope album, you're gonna get the best production, the best songwriting. You're gonna get the whole little get down, the whole.
You're gonna get all the features and all. In the verses, you probably gonna get the same thing as what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But your personal preference, you're gonna pick Lupe over The Game.
Yeah, I would. In my personal preference, yeah.
So that means that's your personal preference. That's what you're gonna spend your $20 on. You personally.
Hell yeah. Over Game. Hell yeah, that nigga's a puppet. So you know what I mean? I really fuck with authentic shit like Lupe.
He gonna have that Interscope big production. You still will buy Lupe, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because
fair enough. Ain't no right or wrong answer.
I would get people mad. I'm glad Megazar left because I know he screams the world about Lupe. I think that Lupe is definitely a tier 3 MC, as well as Game is tier 4 probably. I love Lupe, but sometimes Lupe gets a little too conceptual. And
Dinosaurs. Listen
yeah.
to Lupe.
Right.
Rawr. I don't think they
Right,
was thinking
exactly.
like
He
that.
gets a little too conceptual, and it's good for the like. I'm weird because I'm such a hip hop purist, but I'm one of those cats that maybe it's because of my street background. I was one of the main cats who was like deaf to the backpack rapper. Like Lupe remind me of that dude who, because niggas fucked with you because of your music, is the only reason you able to kick it in the trap. And after 2 weeks now, you're starting to act like you're cats who are into trapping, but it's like really, nigga, go kick a freestyle. I don't know. Sometimes when I listen to Lupe, he reminds me of that dude who forgot how he got into the room. Like you're not into the room off who you are. You're into the room of yeah. You know what? He is kind of nice with the flows. He's that dude that when we did songs in the hood, everyone was like, yeah, that's a dope verse. Who's that? I'd be like Lupe, and they'd be like, oh, Lupe. Oh, I mean that's dope, but everyone's like Lupe though. It's me. I don't know.
They won't always diss Lupe though. He kind of changed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And he went through his phases.
Yeah, he was with them niggas, man. I think his original manager might. I don't know if they out yet, but I think they was doing some.
Oh, they was on real Chicago shit. They was on real Chicago shit.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with I'm gonna definitely if I have my last $20, I'm gonna actually go with believe it or not, I'm not a big Game fan, but I've listened to Game albums and they were entertaining, so I'd probably go with a Game album because when I've listened to Lupe albums, there was a lot of times I got lost. He had some slappers, but he had them 6 or 7 songs that now I'm like, well, fuck this whole album. Game, I actually went back and listened to the documentary. What was the one with the where he's Jesus dressed up like a blood? What was the name of that album, dude?
Man, I forgot, but that was a good album.
Thank you. Yeah, that shit was hard, nigga. What the fuck you mean?
Jesus Piece.
Yeah, Jesus Piece. There you go. That shit was crazy, man. Like I mean, listen, I'm not a Game fan, but I'm not a hater at the same time.
All right, well, look, let me do this one, man. Let's table this one for now. Tomorrow we'll do an all hip hop show. I got to get it on this pop up, man. I don't want to bury the lead. I think I already did. It might be a little too late. I wanted to ask you guys this question, man, about this thing I'm seeing going on with PBC Vice President. I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to do a pop up on this tomorrow because I'm not gonna be able to give this as much time as it deserves. But he said Terrence Crawford on sale because Tyrank did not set him up to be a pay-per-view star, and he had a lot of interesting takes. He spoke freely. I'll put the link for the interview. It's about an hour and 30 minutes, but they have a timestamp to when he talks and they do the interview with him, so you can skip to the end of it. It starts at the 47-minute mark, and they already got a timestamp, so you can click the tabs on it.
Hey, why cuz look like somebody put a potato in a hoodie?
Yeah, man. But I wanted to jump on one of these. I want to tell people, look, I appreciate everybody's time and energy. I want to do this. Let me make sure I got it queued up. Let's hear this.
No, but I think people are so short-sighted.
But basically, he said a couple things. He said fans are. That's what I was trying to get to. He said fans are not going to pay for Spence and Crawford. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Tomorrow we'll do a full breakdown. I'll try to do that throughout the day. I'll try to do a one just for this. It's going to be about an hour long, maybe hour and a half. Fans won't pay for it. He said fans going to steal the fight. Dudes, do you think fans want to see this Terrence Crawford fight with Spence bad enough where they will actually pay for it, or are they going to steal the fight?
Man, the fans ain't paying for shit nowadays, bro. If they can get their 50,000, that's good enough. All those old ways of counting pay-per-views and $100 per show and everything, all that shit is over with, man. They better know what time it is.
Same question. Do you think fans gonna pay for Spence versus Crawford, or are they gonna steal the fight?
I really think people will pay for it, and I think he is the reason why he is the thing that he fears. It's the things that he's causing his own fears. It's the things that promoters like him are doing that is making people like, nigga, I ain't paying for that shit. Okay, to where if he gave the people what they wanted, not only will we pay for Spence Crawford, you could probably run up the price. but you still keep fucking around and making all these excuses trying to protect your fighters, and you give us weak fucking cards to where the only way people probably wouldn't pay for Spence and Crawford is if the only thing you had on that fight card was Spence Crawford. Like, when if you ever to get that Spence Crawford fight, give us that fight finally, as well as give us some good undercards. And I'm telling you, the people will come, because this is why we are fans of boxing. It's people like this dude and his thinking that is going to make people stop buying pay-per-views. I swear to God, that is the reason why I don't.
I'm gonna tell you another reason why I think boxing pay-per-views don't sell as well. They're not available usually the next day. It's spoiled. Once it happens, it's over. You can see it what happened on YouTube an hour later. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere an hour later. You can see the knockout, or you can hear it's a stinker. Even if you hear it's a good fight, you can a lot of times you can't go back and buy the event anymore. It's over. Now, granted, some of those apps you can buy it on the app now. You can buy, go back on the app and rebuy it now that it's over, just because you want to see the whole card and because it was a good card. But the problem with boxing is we don't give people good cards, like you guys said. They spend all the money on the main event. But what do you guys think about him saying Top Rank didn't bill Terrence Crawford to be a pay-per-view star? Hey, dudes, last time I checked, it ain't that many pay-per-view stars out there, bro.
Hell no, man. See, that's the problem.
The last one was Floyd Mayweather, period.
And Jake Paul. That's the only people selling moving units.
Him and Logan, right? They the second best.
Yeah, one of them. Those only dudes moving units, bro, because they got the people. What like people like Floyd?
Canelo doing some numbers though, right?
Yeah, but that's basic. You know what I mean? He gonna. But Floyd ruined the people, bro. All those damn fights he sold, and he was pillow fighting. That shit ruined the game, bro. Now people don't want to pay for that shit no more. All because they know every big fight, all they gonna do is pillow fight.
You're busy. Too busy to get what you need.
Whoa.
So you use Instacart.
No, I don't.
No word.
Because they had an ad running. I got this website up, and I wanted to take a screenshot of this, and I want you to. He said, this is a quote. He said, "It's not my job." Because here's the thing. This is an interview that he did on their podcast. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can check it out. Like I said, it's about an hour and a half for the whole thing, but you can go to the 47-minute mark. They got a timestamp in it. I promise. I'm putting the link in the description. I know a lot of people always say that, they never do it. But he said, Crawford hasn't been built to be a pay-per-view attraction. Quote, economics, and you don't really want to insult a guy like Terrence Crawford, who is a tremendous talent, and I'm not taking anything away from his talent, said Tim Smith of PBC, when asked why Errol Spence and Crawford fight hasn't been made. Quote, but he hasn't been built into a pay-per-view star, end quote. Tim Smith continued about Terrence Crawford failing to capitalize on the success inside the ring by turning it into big money attraction. Quote, I'm not saying, pause, let me reset. I'm not saying that to throw shade at the guy, but you got to go on his track record, end quote. Smith said about Crawford not being a pay-per-view draw, quote, you have to go and look at what he's done in the pay-per-view fights he's been at and been involved in. End quote. Here's the thing. We can all agree in boxing dance partners matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Floyd didn't do those numbers till he got Oscar in the ring. And from there on, he was very strategic with the dance partners. Fuck how good you are and how good people say you are. My brother, can you match me? You know what I'm saying? Can you match what we trying to do? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I remember it's a famous interview with Floyd Mayweather going at Brian Kenny. And that was when he was there to build up the fight for Marquez. And they told him, they said, bro, you fight Marquez, but Shane Mosley's the champ. This is at the floor that took his first retirement after the Oscar and Ricky Hatton fights. He come back and he's fighting Marquez, who arguably won the Manny Pacquiao fight. And he was like, man, why you fighting him? You should be fighting Shane, you champ. He was like, he said, so you said, he said it's a big money. It's more money. He was like, he said it's more money. He said, absolutely, absolutely. He's like, he got a fucking country behind him, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, flat out. I mean, we had this conversation
Shane
with
was the
George.
champ, yeah, but Shane won't on his level. But Shane and Golden Boy jumped in with Oscar, and Bernard were able to jump in the ring. Floyd looked caught off guard. Matt Skellerman was trying to build a fight up with HBO. Floyd looked caught off guard. And I think, look, people don't ever bring that up. Floyd looked truly caught off guard when Shane Mosley and Bernard Hopkins was standing. He was like, yo, I never disrespected you. You know what I'm saying? This is my moment, man. Like Floyd looked generally caught off guard. Do anybody remember that in the chat? Anybody on the panel?
I remember that. And it wasn't, there was no Timmy, there was no fear, but I like the way you worded it. He was caught off guard. He thought he was going to have his moment at the end of the fight. He wasn't expecting the niggas to walk in the ring and get in his face and say, what's happening?
Yeah, he don't seem like he agreed to that. But I said all that to say this, man. Dance partners matter. So why aren't the Charlos? Like I just feel like if Tim Smith has the master plan, and I'm gonna make this part of my fish fry. I think I'm gonna do a fish fry. Might do a fish fry for about an hour or so, and then we'll get into we'll just do a hip hop night. Or either I just know I don't want to keep splitting the nights like this.
Right.
If it's gonna be hip hop, it's gonna be hip hop all night. If it's boxing all night. I want people to know where they at when they walk in the room. Not, I'll wait till later and I'll come back. You get what I'm saying, Deuce?
Yeah, you always got the right plan, homie. You know how to work that thing.
Pause. But that's what she said. She said the same thing though. Said, "Daddy, you know how to work." I'm joking. But yeah, man, I'm trying to figure it out, man. I'm learning on the job. I'm new. But at the end of the day, I just feel like if these guys at PBC know all of this, why haven't they made a pay-per-view star yet? They don't have any quote-unquote pay-per-view stars on the PBC.
They talk Floyd Mayweather talk, but they're not there yet. Like this whole promoting company, and like you said, they haven't give me a real star that they've built up. And
they know it, bro.
Thank you. And everybody they built up has gotten exposed, and everyone who hasn't gotten exposed is still being sheltered and coddled. I still firmly believe, and this is no Errol Spence hate, that come this April, and as you see in the boxing YouTube community, a lot of people are coming. They're starting to shoot. They're starting to come up with their little sneak out the back door, pause, and motherfucking try to motherfucking say what I've been saying, that Errol might go in there and get his ass whooped, and that is a very real possibility. And now they're making their excuses because they spent all this time protecting and building up this guy. So what is he talking about? I just think this is somebody at the executive.
I'm gonna have a clip shop there tomorrow. I promise. But my thing, I'm asking the audience right now: will you buy Spence versus Crawford? And what do you guys think the price point would be for people to buy it? Because Deuce is like, man, people ain't gonna buy this shit regardless. Fans have been conditioned to a way where I ain't gotta buy it, but I can watch it. Fuck it. Why do I have to buy it? Why would I? You know what I'm saying? Why do I gotta put money in millionaires' pockets when I can watch it right here? I'm already paying for the internet. That's all I got. I got that extra $80 to $100 for Comcast, DirecTV, whatever. That's all I got, homie. Don't tell me I don't love boxing just because I ain't got an extra $100 to pay for a pay-per-view fight just to see one fight, the main event. Am I mischaracterizing your words, Deuce, or no?
No, it's exactly how I feel, man. Like me, I don't pay for shit but fast food and Jordans. So my extra little $100 show ain't going to no boxing match.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would buy it, but I do agree with what you said earlier that they box it as a sport, not just Mr. Potato Head on your screen, but as a sport. The promoters, they haven't evolved with the times. There is the zone is trying to. But like, yeah, like you said, it's a one and done with these pay-per-views to where if I'm gonna fuck off $80, let's put it like this. All right, $80, it's really ain't shit. So, but if you go out to the club to fuck off $80, you go to at least drink and go have some good time, try and grab you something to smash or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You go spend $80 on a boxing fight where, like we've already established, there's no good undercards most times, and it's only the main fight, and most of these main fights are either rigged or fucking snoozers. That's why we go Googa Gaga when we halfway get a decent fight in our main card. And as you know, we'll be on your show talking about that one fight for 2 weeks because there's just not that much. What are we paying for? Like, why don't these cats, like, you got all these cameras, why don't you grab some behind the scenes footage and all like that to where after that actual fight, you've got exclusive content that a nigga can't get on on YouTube. You can only go to PBC or get that pay-per-view to get it. And that way, you know what? Your niggas might have only bought it, only so many people bought it the night of the fight, but now people want to buy the pay-per-view for that behind the scenes because there was some shit going on. Like, imagine that Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder if you had exclusive in the locker room and in the corner footage that was only going to be released after the fight. What they're saying, the exact what they're saying to him, the exact how Deontay was acting when he was in the locker room at the loss. How Tyson was, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, just unfiltered footage. There's all sorts of ways they could make this more appealing because right now, just because I'm a Terrence Crawford fan and everyone says people don't buy his fights, I would definitely spend some money for that Crawford Spence. But on a whole, I'm with Deuce. You know what I'm saying? Like, in general, I'm with Deuce. I'm fed up and I'm sick of it.
All right, so look, I got a survey in the chat, and I'll put this, I'll copy it, and I'll put this over. So I'm gonna ask you guys: will you buy Spence versus Crawford, or are you gonna stream it for free? I got a couple options. One, I'll buy it if the card is good. Right? Sounds fair, right? Make sure I'm typing it as I'm talking.
No, that
and
works.
I'm also making sure these are good choices because once it's out there, I can't change it. And once you click your choice, ladies and gentlemen, you can't change that neither. So I'll buy it if the card is good. 2, streaming because I'm broke. Fuck it. Pandemic. Fair choice.
That's a fair choice, but some of these niggas had no chips long before COVID.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, here we go. Buying it to support my sport. So card, undercard or not. Buying it, I put that buying it undercard or not, right? Because some people just want to see this one fight. Right?
You're 100% right.
And the last choice would be I refuse to buy any fight ever again. Like Jude. Right? Because some people, like, once they learn they can stream shit, they'll never buy it again. Right, Deuce? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, man.
I want to see it, I'm gonna see it, but I refuse to pay millionaires to do millionaire shit ever again.
Nah, bro. Most of that money come from advertisers. They don't need my change. They get all that advertising.
They don't need your money for them to get paid, right? They've already been paid with their guarantees. Is what you're saying, correct? Did we lose them?
No, I pressed the mute on actually. Yeah, they getting their money regardless, bro. It's already guaranteed. What we getting is.
It's up. Go ahead. I just clicked enter. I'm sorry, I'm talking out loud. But yeah, I put the survey out in the chat. Let's put it on the screen. But continue, please.
Yeah, man. Like I said, these guys been fleecing the people for too long, bro. Everybody's waking up to how much stuff really costs and what you can and can't have or what you do and don't need. So it comes to a point where you got to give me something I want to pay for.
So this is gonna be the survey I got in the chat right now, but this is gonna be the survey I'm gonna put up for the week too. Will you buy Spence versus Crawford or stream it for free? Choice A, I'll buy it If the card is good, B, stream. I'm broke. Pandemic times, homie. I ain't got it. Buying it undercard or not. I must look me. I'm the type person, bro. They don't suck me in. Pause on this fight so much that shit. I got to keep it above, bro. They could tell me it's 129 right now, and they can tell me 150. I'm buying this shit, bro. I want to see it.
You leading the charge, bro. You gonna be the reason the fight happens. Watch.
So I'm doing good then. I gotta just keep going.
I think you are. Just like I thought Fred and them got that Tyson Fury 3, the Wilder Fury 3 going, because they wasn't gonna do that shit until the LD, whatever they call, start putting the pressure on them. You doing the same thing with this one, bro. You getting people talking about it.
Well, hopefully, maybe, possibly. All right, but then it comes down to people saying, "Look, I refuse to buy any fight ever again." And I know a lot of people like that, UFC and boxing. They don't buy none of that shit. They just make sure they fire sticks and their whatever devices they using up to date. And yeah, man, they ain't buying none of this shit no more. And I get it. Fans are fed up. But I'm curious though, should PBC be silent about criticism of Top Rank not making Bud Crawford a pay-per-view star? Deuce, you go first.
Well, I think PBC has the right to say whatever they want to say. I feel it's more gamesmanship. Like I say, bro, I feel you leading the charge on this, because a lot of people weren't even speaking about this fight like how you are, and now you're starting to get interviews and these little tweets and everything starting to roll. So this fight might be happening. Who's Spence fighting next? Ain't they coming up soon?
Say that again.
Who's Spence fighting again?
He's supposed to be fighting your Dennis Ugas. Supposed.
Yeah, Ugas. So that fight should be happening soon, and that should be the next fight for both of them. No matter what happens on this fight.
But it sounds like, look, I ain't gonna lie. The people who are rooting for Errol Spence, they are glad I haven't done the deep dive on this video yet, because I hear them already talking about, man, he shouldn't have said this. It's giving Terrence Crawford fans ammunition to say PBC and then they've been ducking the fight. He telling the truth. This the vice president of the company. They was like, if he don't know, if he said he won't in the room for this part, nigga, he the vice president of the company, bro.
Yep, he know what he's talking about.
He know what he's talking about. Go ahead, Clips.
I think that I'm with Deuce on he should, and they have a right to say what they want to say, but remember that your everything you say can and will be used against you in the court of YouTube. Yeah, it sounds like their reasons for not making the fight happen is they're talking about money because they know that this is something where their fighter could possibly lose, and it's probably more probable to where the only way they're even going to entertain this if they can get a maximum payout. But as we've already established, PBC is one of the main actors and culprits in the current era of boxing that has soured the fans' taste for buying pay-per-views with doing this bullshit. So, say what you want to say, Mr. Potato Head, but now we heard you, and you know what? What you said confirmed what we were all thinking. And yes, when we do the fish fry, yes, your ass is going into canola oil too. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. I don't even need to hear the whole interview. Just like you're saying, the sentiment of what this dude's saying, I get you on a business standpoint. But we're talking boxing here, and so you can't hide behind the numbers forever when it comes to why hasn't this so-called champion fought this champion who has been chasing your ass down since he came to the division.
Said we can't afford him. But for the people who say can't afford him, this is what all the people who support Crawford said. Yeah, but y'all was about to get Triple G $20 million.
Exactly. Well, we gonna save that for the fish fry. Oh, we got the tape now. We like
Canelo what 40 and Caleb Plant 10, or did Canelo get 30 and Caleb Plant got 10? I know Caleb Plant got 10. I don't know if it was 10-40 or 10-30. But regardless, that's a $40 or $50 million fight that y'all did with Caleb Plant and Canelo. Y'all ain't got no money for Bud and Crawford. I mean Bud and Spence.
Yeah, they
Y'all was
get.
gonna get Triple G a dub. Even Canelo versus Charlo that they talking about doing in May. We'll talk about that too.
Yeah, I think even
That fight right there ain't Canelo versus Canelo. I mean, Charlo versus Canelo. People haven't been clamoring for that like they've been clamoring for Spence versus Crawford.
no, Spence versus Crawford is the hottest shit moving right now, and they're running from it, but they're going to have to run to it one way or another because guess what? The walls are closing and the ceiling's falling. You feel what I'm saying? They're running out of room, and the more they try to stand on these the more they try to stand on that money excuse, the stupider they look. Because, like you said, we can name 1,001 fights where y'all done opened up the vaults, y'all done backed up the motherfucking Brinks truck. I mean, I believe Canelo, Billy Joel, they opened up the bank for that one.
Come on, man.
Feel me? So it's cool.
I don't know. I think that might have been the zone though.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, there's money there. And then deeper still, we see fighters who do the cross promotions, all that. If you wanted to make the fight happen, you could get the money. You could get the money because that's the
Well, they
only
keep
fight that
opening-
people want to see.
Yeah, man, they open up that budget, man, when people want it. We'll talk about it. Like I said, we're gonna go through that interview, gonna break it down, and we'll chop it up on that, man. But I just think it's disappointing when that the people are brushing over. Some people are brushing over the fact that basically what we've been hearing is true. PBC is having money issues, homie.
Hey, it's their star fighters can't even get in the goddamn Grand Slam at the motherfucking at the restaurant. Like I swear to God, they got one of their stars, one of their former champions, and a star now selling dick on the internet. Yeah, so it's hard times over there, man.
Adrian Broner does have an OnlyFans, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian Broner has an OnlyFans. This is not cap. This is real rap. Did you know that, Deuce? Did you see that episode?
Yeah, I was on the show when y'all was talking about that shit, man.
That is real rap. No cap. That's crazy, right?
And Charlo couldn't get cheese eggs with his grits.
Yeah, the brother needs some help, man. The brother needs some help.
So all of this, who's ducking who, man, like it keeps coming out more and more in different ways. What's going on? It's not even that Errol Spence is ducking. They just can't afford Crawford. They don't believe in their guy enough. And Crawford, in my opinion, they just don't believe in their guy where they're gonna bet the house on him.
I mean, it's Spence.
Spence, yeah, absolutely. They don't believe in their guy.
And honestly, in full disclosure to any Spence fan out there in the sound of my voice, that has actually been the whole point and premise of my whole, my whole position in this. One, I think
all of that. Take the 40. 40% of what though?
Thank you. All that woofing was woofing. All that woofing
of what? 2 million, 40% of 3 million.
Right.
Like, Bud Crawford's guarantee was more than the whole pot for Spence versus Danny or Spence versus, you get what I'm saying? His guarantee's higher, bro.
Right, and they kept talking to Crawford.
Million.
And they kept talking to Crawford like he's some bum who just needs to take the money. When maybe it's possible, maybe this is just my opinion. Maybe Bud and Bud's team and the people at Top Rank know that, you know what, PBC, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of you got a lot of jewelry on, but those are Zarkons. You feel what I'm saying?
Real money at homie. Like it got to be real money on the table.
And like you just said, it's nothing to say numbers 60%, 60, 40, 30, blah, blah, blah. But listen,
of what?
Thank you. And if you look at what Terrence Crawford was saying, and even Bob Arum, damn, I can't believe I'm actually giving Bob some love. Even Bob Arum was saying that's basically what they were saying. The percent of what? They never said, oh, yeah, well, shit, we got 50 million on the table, man. Why don't you go 60, 40, 80, 20? Oh, yeah, we got 30 million on the table. Why don't you go boopty blah, blah? They just keep saying a percentage. ... of what? Question mark.
Yeah, man, you can't make this shit up, man. So we'll continue, man. We'll continue this on the next one, man. Like I said, this is the never ending story right here. Let me see if anybody want to call in. Let's see if I put the numbers on the screen. If anybody want to call in, 470-705-9507, 705-9507. If you can't reach me there, you can call me collect. Nah, it ain't collect, but it sounded like it was collect. I had to press 1. You can call me at 404-692-1766. But yeah, I just feel like at the end of the day, bro, some people are gonna buy it regardless. Some people are gonna stream it regardless. But you can't make that be your end all be all or why you ain't really pursuing and making the fight. You feel me, Deuce? Like Deuce, he got to try to make this fight. He the vice president. This is the black guy too. For all these people saying, "Hey man, oh yeah, we gonna get into that." I think I'm gonna call that show Double Standards, and we're gonna talk about all the double standards that's going on, dudes, because they called Terrence Crawford a fucking slave, bro. Top ranked Toby, but he moving free. And we hearing the real boss over there for Errol Spence telling us why we ain't making the fight. This the real boss.
These guys are trying to throw something against the wall, man. They know people clamoring for that fight, bro. So either they want to fight or they don't. It's simple as that. After you guys fight, man, that should be the fight on deck. Win, lose, or draw. It should be those guys.
Like y'all got money for Charlo versus Canelo, but y'all ain't got money for Spence versus Crawford. It blows my mind, bro. Blows my mind. We was talking about that fight for a long. We've been talking about this fight forever, and they in the same division. You got a guy who's y'all gonna make a bro, and the fans are pushing for this dude. Some of them on certain side of the street, which sound crazy to me because I'm always thinking, how can you say a dude is ducking? How you say a dude is ducking a guy 8 pounds lighter than him? He ain't even in the same division, but the guy in the same division, he okay. Y'all love Troy Isley, he's on top rank. Y'all love Shakur Stevenson, he's on top rank. Y'all don't call him slave ship Shakur. That's crazy, right, dudes?
It's crazy, man. You know, so they're all trying to find a reason to disparage somebody, bro, or hate on somebody for doing something that they know is in best interest of them. But really, they just trying to make reason to bring a divide in the whole little situation. Do anything not to fight. That's what it looked like to me. And I hope it's gonna be
right.
Yeah, I hope it's at the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather thing. It's gonna be like 10 years too late, and nobody's gonna care about it. I hope they don't get down like that.
Dudes, we right here at it. I think that a lot of people always say that fight came 5 or 6 years too late. Dudes, we are approaching that now. We are approaching. He first started calling these guys. He first got that title in 2018. 2018. Let me see. I just want to make sure I'm accurate. Do my research. I had this one young lady. She was killing me in my comments, man. I apologize. I did a redaction. Well, not a redaction. I did a what's it called? What's it called when you fix something you messed up? Not a
redaction.
Yeah. Not a redaction. Redaction is deleting and blocking shit out. What's it called when you But basically, I did a correction, and I pinned a comment at the top because I falsely and mistakenly reported that the lady who lied on Emmett Till had died. I thought she did, I thought she did a deathbed confession. No, she was old enough where people thought she was about to die, and she was just talking to a reporter, and she was talking about the shit, and she basically admitted she lied. I mistakenly classified it as a deathbed confession. But it's one statement in like an hour-long interview, and Shorty just wouldn't let it go. I'm like, damn, lady, all you called for that was I made one mistake. Shit, CNN make mistakes all the time. You blowing Anderson Cooper up? Shit. One mistake. I fixed it. Let's move forward. She would not let it go. She was a dog with a bone, respectfully. So Terrence Crawford became welterweight champ in 2018. So that means he was calling these guys out in 2017 because that's in August of 2017 is when he was like he moving up in weight. That was after he got undisputed, and that's when he was already calling out Keith Thurman and those guys after he beat Phyllis Diaz before he got undisputed. That's when he got unified, where he defended his unification. against the gold medalists, right? I think Felix Diaz won a gold medal. That's the craziest thing. People like, yo, he ain't fought nobody. Like, yo, fought mad undefeated champions and gold medalists. Like, Errol Spence never beat an undefeated champion with the belt. With the belt, like, take the belt from an undefeated champion. Terrence Crawford did it at least 3 times. And then when you say that, they be like, well, who did he beat? I was like, you don't know who he beat. Because he was undefeated. He, like, everybody, somebody's leftovers. But undefeated. Like, guys, well, he beat, like, Ugas. They'll say, well, Ugas beat Crawford in the Olympics twice, or when they was amateurs twice. Okay, well, what about the guys that Crawford beat who went further in the Olympics than all of these niggas? These guys won silver and gold medals. Errol Spence didn't win no medal. I had a dude up here one time trying to argue with me about this shit and didn't even realize halfway through his argument, Errol Spence never won a medal. He was like, he won a gold, didn't he? I was like, nigga, please. You don't even know shit about this sport right there, talking to me about that. Last American man to win a gold medal from America was Andre Ward, bro. You off. Off by some decades, actually. You know what I'm saying? Off by at least a decade. How about that?
Yeah, a lot of people just be out here saying shit, bro. Don't know all the facts. That's why I stay quiet most of the time in this boxing shit. But you know what I mean? I know what I know, but I won't sit here and act like I'm gonna out talk y'all on the shit. But check it out, homeboy. My shit about to die, man.
Yeah,
So
right, man. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. God bless you, my brother. You got anything you want to plug and promote?
Nah, man. I ain't promoting nothing, man. Just stay safe, stay healthy, man. This corona shit is something else. So y'all be cool out there, man.
Niggas still saying it's fake, dudes. They still saying it's fake. They can't admit they was wrong, yo.
Hey,
look, they done lost their cousins, uncles, granddaddies, grandmamas. They still want because they can't let it go. They can't admit, like, yo, I was wrong. It's serious here. It's more serious than I further expected.
Well, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm about to die or anybody here about to die. We get sick, you know what I mean? You gotta know how to take care of yourself. I don't think it shut down the whole world, but it is something that you can get through if you take care of yourself right. So I'm not gonna act like coronavirus is a death sentence. I still don't
not fake, no, right? We can agree to that, right?
Yeah, it's not. I never said it was fake.
No. I didn't say you are. That's what I was saying. It's people out here who losing family members left and right. They know people getting sick. They know people dying, but they'll still say, nah, that shit fake. Niggas die every day, B. Niggas die from pneumonia all the time. I'm like, all right. I'll see you at the top if you make it, my nigga.
I know, yeah.
See you in 10 years if we make it, homie. But all right, man, it's much love, man. Thank you so much.
Much love, bro. I'm gonna fuck with you, homie.
Man, it's nothing but love on this side, dudes. And I'm sorry the West Coast do not get their love and their representation as they need it. You know, I got mad love and respect for the West Coast. But my audience be like, MC8, tier 5. Yeah. Like, damn. Tier 4. Snoop, tier 3. Ice Cube, tier 3. Like, I'm like, damn.
It's jealousy, my nigga. It's just jealousy. All right, folks, stay safe, man. I'm gonna fuck with you.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy Deuce, man. Appreciate Deuce, man. Hell yeah, man. This been a good one, man. Let me see what they talking about in the chat. A Big Dog Willie said Deuce times. Yeah, you did. Let me see. Oh, he said it was fake before? Oh, Big Dog Willie got the receipts. Let me find out. Mike said, but pushing the vaccine ain't doing. Yo. Look, I ain't telling people to do it. If you don't want to get jabbed, don't get jabbed. You want the jab, get the jab. But if you choose not to get the jab, I don't think we should be shaming people who do get the jab or telling them, well, you got the jab, man, you're going to be killing me. Well, all right, my nigga, well, I did. I got it. You did. Like, you get what I'm saying? I believe in free will, homie. Free will. KC said, man, this shit real, man. Absolutely. Clips, he said, he wanted to go dildo. He said Errol Spence won a gold dildo or a shot glass, not a medal. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Shit was funny. Y'all tripping. All right, 5 years. He said, okay, so yeah, I'm doing a overdo or do over. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yo, I make a mistake. Yo, I'm a human, homie. I'm gonna make mistakes. It's a live show. You live on air 3-4 hours, 5, 6, 7, sometimes 8 hours, sometimes 3 to 5 days a week. You're liable to put your foot in your mouth. Shout out to Willie D. Willie D was one of the first people I ever heard said that. Willie D made some mistakes, and I love big dog Willie in the chat, and I love Willie D on his show. Love Willie D live. And Willie D said it best. He was talking to Corey Holcomb. He was like, you live on air long enough, keep talking live, you're gonna put your foot in your mouth. You're gonna say something out of context, you're gonna say something disrespectful, you might say something inaccurate because you live. So it's gonna happen. Now, what happens next is all up to you. Once you're correcting and somebody say, hey, brother, sister, that's not correct, that's something different. And it's a way you can tell somebody, hey, you was wrong right there. People correct me and fact check me all the time on the show, and I'm okay with it. I ain't tripping. I ain't running from it. Not at all. It's open dialogue. You got to be able to be honest with yourself and say, yo, I made a mistake. I did not do my research. But after that, we got to move forward, brother, sister. Like, once the correction is out there, the redaction, the retraction, there we go. The do-over, we got to move forward. Like, we ain't just going to tell me I can't talk no more. Tell the black man he can't talk about the Emmett Till story because he said one thing inaccurate. No. No, I still get to talk about Emmett Till, sister. Even though I made one mistake. I'm sorry. But more importantly, shoot, I don't care if the white lady is still alive or dead. She was wrong with what she did with Emmett Till. So that's a whole nother conversation. Let me see what they're talking about in the chat. He said, it's okay to be wrong. He said, yeah, you can find these. Hold on, he said, you can find these nuts of your girls back home. Yeah, let me see. He dirty for that dildo shit. Yeah. The chat is undefeated. Internet is undefeated. Couple things that are undefeated, like Nas said. Father Time, the internet, and this verse. But in this situation, I'll say this show. Still undefeated, man. Like, we out here. We trying. So I think that's going to be it. So the chat, this is not the final vote. Let me see if I can pull up the final vote. And I'll put that on the screen so y'all can know what I mean when I say these things. And we'll pull that up. And because I think that's important to show people where the chat was at, what the audience is thinking, what the audience is believing. Because sometimes you can get misconstrued when you see likes and dislikes. Like, I'm looking at the show now, like, you see 63 likes, but some of these polls, I know this poll had like almost 100 votes on it. But also it has likes on Facebook, so it's all cool. I always tell people, look, I don't care if you like it or not, God loves me, baby. God loves me and God loves you. You're here for a reason. So here we go. Let me see. So we ended that poll, the survey, with 91 votes. 91 votes. Didn't get 94, didn't get 91 likes yet, but we'll see what the playback hitting on. Let me put that on the screen so y'all can see what I see. And you know what I mean when I say these things. All right, so it's starting to slow down a little bit right here. And it's already, no, it was fast. All right, who's the better rapper? 67% of you guys out of 91. We didn't make it to 100 votes. I like to have that nice round number. I'm like Adrian Monk when it comes to a nice round number like 100. Because Every time I watch this Family Feud, they'll say, got a survey of 100 people. That's the 100 people. So we didn't get to ask 100 people, but we did get to ask some of you guys with your ghost accounts. Yo, let me find out it's about 30 niggas with about 30 accounts or 3 accounts apiece or some shit. But that's what we at with it. The neighborhood is spoken. Andre 3000 is a better rapper than Fabulous. Neighborhood is spoken. Shout out to Brian. He said 3G's hands down. Yeah, that poll is complete. You won. Let me see what Jashawn, what up though? Said I got Fab over Andre. All right. We said Deuce Time said Deuce Time insults is okay. I can't go there. Yeah. All right, so they having another conversation in the chat. Yo, the chat be lit. Chat be lit. Shout out to the neighbors, man. But I think that's it, man. I think I'll go and land this plane, and I'm going to try to chop up this one segment of the top tier rappers, and I'll release that tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll give y'all some content on that, all right? But this was just a little pop-up episode. Definitely still stay here longer than expected because, fuck it, what can I say? I love y'all, man. And hopefully y'all love the show. Let me see. Anything I'm missing? I'm going through. All right, cool. All right, well, look, it's another great episode of Breaking Beats where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. Look, the next couple episodes, I'm not going to split the episode. If it's going to be boxing, it's going to be all boxing. If it's going to be hip-hop, it's going to be all hip-hop. I do not know tomorrow if I'm going to do, I think tomorrow I'm going to do this full fish fry tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be boxing. And either Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll do this, we'll break down the list again, and we'll pick up where we left off with the tiers, all right? So I'll let that marinate. I'll release that as a pop-up for tomorrow with the hip-hop tiers. And tomorrow we'll do this fish fry, and we're going to break this all the way down. They said they can't afford. Oh, absolutely. I was there. I shared the link, bro. He said, check out Toya interview with her mom. I was there early. Shared the link and everything. I think I was like one of her first comments. Her mom is gorgeous, too. They look like, I think, yeah, if you watch that video at the beginning, I was like, yo, y'all look like sisters. And they was talking about why they don't even do their hair the same way. It's because Toya said she used to hear that all the time. Yeah, but mom is super dope, super powerful woman. I agree with a lot of things. I'm going to try to see if I get Toya Mama on the show. I like Toya Mama. Shout out to my girl Toya the Tutor. Toya the Tutor probably goes crazy listening to this show with terrible grammar, terrible diction all the way through because, yeah, that's why they call her Toya the Tutor because she's a wordsmith. All right, so that's it. Let's run the outro. Love y'all. It's another great episode of Breaking Beats. He is I am he. It's your man marqnash. Let's get it, man. Y'all smash the likes up, share the link, share the content. I will not delete this episode. I'll leave it up. And look for that one clip. I'm gonna try to drop this one part into a clip when Megazord start going into tiers of rappers. I'll put that up and make that as a clip of his own because that was hilarious. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, her mom is super dope. Yeah, her mom is amazing. Beautiful woman, too. Inside and out. 14 when she had Toya. I was like, damn, that's why y'all look like sisters. Y'all are. Like, in age difference, right? Damn near, right? That's why I'm going to start being nicer on the show. I'm going to try because a couple of the brothers, I was giving them a hard time, and then I looked up, I was like, damn, marqnash, you getting old, baby. You almost 40. These little young men, like I don't mean to call them little young. These young men, how about that? These young men could be your son. They could have been my sons. Could have been my son. So I'm gonna start being more understanding because I don't want to turn into the old nigga that's like always sitting around like, damn, y'all niggas y'all don't listen to me. And yeah, when I was your age, yeah, stop playing with your tallywhacker and get off your coon dinghy. I don't want to be that old man. You know what I'm saying? But God willing, I will become an old man, right? So I get it. I get it. But bro, that don't mean I gotta agree with everything they doing. But I do need to handle it better. And I owe it to them. Because at the end of the day, it ain't their fault. I don't blame you, homie. Don't blame you. He said they're gonna be calling Mark Scoop. Scoop? Scoop? I don't even know what that means. That's slang? That's Texas slang for what, old nigga? I don't get it.
Silence.
Rob G, I don't get that. I don't even know what that means. But I'll laugh with you though. Hey, look, I tell people all the time, hey man, it's all good. Get your jokes off. Troll me in the chat. I don't mind. This shit don't hurt my feelings. I'm built for it, homie. I'm built for it. What do you mean? They're gonna be calling Mark School. Damn, Rob G. All right, I'll drop the link real quick. Damn, Rob G. Break that down. What you talking about, Rob G? I don't even get it, Rob G. I dropped the link though. Rob G, one of the homies, Texas. One of them Texas boys. I just want y'all to know this, man. Tomorrow's not promised. Okay, they're gonna be calling Mark old school. Yeah. I get that already. Yeah, that's when I first learned I was getting old. Motherfuckers start calling me Unc, Rod G. I'm like, Unc? I'm the uncle? I knew I was gaining weight when they was like, what's up, big dog? Or big man. I was like, damn, I'm the big man. I'm big dog now. What's up, Unc? I'm like, yo, so I'm old and I'm getting fat. Wow. 40's around the corner, baby. 40 is around the corner. 40 is around the corner, but I'm hopeful. So I love y'all, man. Let me go and land this plane, man. I love y'all. I keep reading the chat, talking to y'all niggas all night, man, and all morning. So I love y'all. Remember, dreams require sleep. Goals definitely require effort. And you can go to marqnash.com. Please go to marqnash.com and put in the promo code. I want y'all to get your savings. Let me put that on the screen. The promo code is super important. Promo code go to marqnash.com, click the tab to say shop, and definitely put in the promo code. Get 15% off your entire order. So if you just buy one piece, shit, you don't got free shipping and you don't got a discount. For me, it's not necessarily about getting rich off the merch right now. That ain't what I'm on, homie. It's super dope for me when people pull up on the panel and they wearing the merch or they send me a picture wearing the merch. I'll be like, yo, that's dope. We're expanding the brand. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your energy. Make sure you go to marqnash.com, put in that promo code and say 15%. This is just one of the pieces. This is the latest piece. What can I say? And as you zoom in, you can see it's in English in the big square, but all around it, you'll see so many different languages. It's a conversation piece. It's definitely a conversation piece. I had people telling me they Googled certain words, Googled it from the shirt when they got it and was like, yo, that's dope. Or they've been in certain places where they wear it and somebody see it, but they spot theirs out. It's a conversation piece. So thank you so much. But if you're a big motherfucker, respectfully, we ain't got no 8Xs. I think the biggest size we got is about a 4-5X. So that's as big as we can get. So if you're on my 600-pound life right now, we might not have one for you. Don't boycott the show. Please don't boycott the show because we don't got your size. I'm sorry. All right. Man, I love y'all. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your energy. Remember, dreams require sleep. Goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. I'm about to go in and get some scrambled eggs. I'm going to eat a couple of crab cakes. I got some crab cakes ready to get dropped. I'm gonna hook them crab cakes up, maybe some scrambled eggs and some wheat toast. And I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to try to get this done in about an hour. Get some rest and I'm going to be right back up at it at about 9:30, 10 o'clock, handling business for the family, doing what I got to do to take care of me and mine. And I hopefully You are doing what you got to do to take care of you and yours. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one. It's your man marqnash, breaking beats. Let's get it.
This that squad sound.
This is madness.
Psych, I'm back. I'm still here. Let's keep going. No, I'm joking. I'm done. I'm really done this time. See y'all later. Peace.